How we doing, everybody?
Hola,
Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly With It. I'm Will.
I'm Audrey.
And what are we doing today?
We're going to share with you what we got while we were away.
Yes.
Muchos.
Oh, hang on. What happened to our camera? We lost our webcam. That one's working. That's not working. Hello. Hola. Welcome back. Hey, Thrill Jammin'. Hey, studio. So it looks like we don't have a webcam, so we're going to just switch over to the overhead cam. That did not fix it, so I'm guessing something shorted on our... Is this working?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's working. Okay, so there's not going to be a face cam today. Also, it doesn't look like we have music, so let's get the music up real quick. And this is normal, right? You come back from not live streaming for over a month, and then your computer decides to get mad at you, I guess. There's the music. Hola, music. All right, we still got to get rid of our... we got to get rid of us.
Yeah, please.
Because we don't do not a key. Okay. Adios, webcam. Yeah, so the front camera messed up on us. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna have to make sure that people know that we're active and live. There we go. So we are back, and it blinked at me. So I don't know what's up with the webcam. So we are back. We were in Colombia. We appreciate everybody who came out last year to join us. Of course, we are going to do the same things again this year, which includes our Extra Life. We will be doing Extra Life this year. We do already have the updated page with the updated incentives. So if anybody is interested in donating early, go ahead and donate. That will get us closer to some of the not incentives, some of the milestones, which of course includes some additional giveaways. Have I tried unplugging and plugging it back in? So the problem with this USB adapter, it's a cheap USB adapter, and if it comes loose at all, it just completely messes it up, and there's really no way to get it back working. I might, let me see here. Let me try something real quick. What I might be able to do is switch it to the Lenovo webcam, see if that does it. Integrated webcam, let's try that one. See if it switches to the other webcam. I was not a fan of that either. Oh, it went away for a second. You gonna come back? Nope, don't think the integrated webcam works any better than the USB camera. Okay, so we'll just turn that off again. All right, but yeah, so we do have the milestone giveaways that we'll be doing again, as well as the goal. What was the goal we set last year? That if we hit, we would do an all-in pledge of something. 2,000 subscribers and $2,000 for Extra Life.
$2,000 for Extra Life, yeah.
2,000 and 2,000. So Audity's microphone might have been pointing down a little bit. No, don't eat the microphone, so you guys can't see her trying to eat the microphone. But that's it. We're going to go ahead and just go through. We'll probably do some pretty quick unboxings of what all came in the mail. We'll do I'll do some full unboxings of some of the games that I think would, bring in viewers. So like Marvel Zombies, for example. You want the knife? Should I trust Audity with the knife?
I don't know.
Right,
You'd never trust me with a knife.
I'm going to give you this little box, and we got to make sure that I hand it to her in a way that does not show all of you guys our address. Only because it's our physical address. We're not big enough to worry about getting a PO box yet. So Audity's got a little.
Take me a few seconds.
Audity's got a little square box. I know what some of these are, just because the box on the outside says. Some of these I have no clue. I don't know if they were sent to us for a Kickstarter or.
This looks cute already.
So whatever this is, looks cute already.
It's cute. I see like a little cat.
Well, you gotta open it here where they can see. You can't open it.
It's not
you can't open it in the back.
Pretty yet.
Unboxing my Marvel Zombies now as I watch. You're starting this right when dinner is beginning here. I think that seems to be the case, Lannis, and we seem to live stream when you're about to go eat. I think seems to be the case.
This is Last Fish.
Last Fish. So I'm guessing that's a Kickstarter game because
And it has
We'll open it up so they can get an idea of.
And a little pin.
Also, they give us a little pin, and you can hold it closer to the camera. So a cute little shiny pin. So Audrey's liking the pin. She's starting to collect pins. I don't know what we're gonna do with all the pins.
And stickers.
Bella, you don't need to mess with the Exodus. You don't need the Exodus. Oh, and stickers.
Insert this way. This side facing you. It's like an SD card.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe it's supposed to be it's like a smiley face on it or some sort. So it must be their other game. So this is
See, everything.
a card game by Whiskers. So the company is Whiskers. And then it has the extras, but then this is, I think this is a promo card for their first game, which they didn't send us. So we have a promo card, I guess we will be giving away for Extra Life. And then these are Whiskers packs. Tale of 5,555 adventuring fish living on the great continent of the Great Pond. Okay, so these must just be expansion packs, or maybe more promos. Open that up. Bella's gonna. You guys might hear somebody trying to destroy a box. Bella found the box.
It is so cute.
It's so cute. Oh, there they go. So there's the art. They're cute little.
It's
their little fishing game. Okay, yeah, I remember this one. So they reached out on Facebook, and I thought it was cute, so I said, sure, we'll play it. It kind of reminds me of like your Unstable Unicorns games, right?
Yes.
Very, very similar, very cutesy. I think it's a little take thatty. So we may or may not like it. Because like with the Unstable games we both liked Here to Slay. And we didn't get to play the Here to Slay, SLEIGH expansion before we left, the Christmas expansion. Happy Little Dinos, I think Audrey liked more than I did. And what's the other one? Do we ever played another one from them? We have the Kickstarter one, the new Kickstarter one. That one we've got coming. Have we played another Unstable game? Or is that just those two? I think just those two.
I don't know.
So, we got different cards. So the Gust of Heron. Target yourself, destroy one. You need to discard one, equip one from the discard pile. Normal stuff. Let's see if we can find some cute art. There we go. Some cute art. Adventurer's Last Stand. Baby Giant Salamander. He's cute. We got this little guy here. Expedition to Ironar. Yeah, so these are all the white cards.
These are items or special
Okay, and
things.
these are the turn cards. So player aids are always good. Yeah, so these are item cards. Lives, maybe? Okay, well, we'll figure it out when we play this one. So we will be playing this one live at some point. Was there a piece of paper that said when the Kickstarter was going live? It's usually before you open it. You want to open one of the... But we're going to open the special packs while we're at it. I don't know what they're for. There was no instructions in our box.
They don't seem very happy, very easy to be opened.
Yeah, these are definitely not Pokemon cards. There we go. We're getting nostalgia for opening Pokemon cards. What did you do? There we go. Oh, they're shinies.
It's so beautiful.
Gotta hold it. There we go. Shinies. So I don't know. I like the hollow foil cards, but at the same time I don't. A lot of games that we've gotten,
too, but they are less shiny.
Yeah, a lot of the ones we get the hollow foil cards in, you can tell it's a hollow foil card unless you sleeve, and then sometimes it's not done very well, which is hit or miss. So whenever a company says, "Would you like hollow foil cards as a stretch goal?" I'm kind of like, please don't. Just give us more item cards and more things to vary up the game. But these are pretty cards.
So one is very shiny, the other one is kind of shiny, and the other one is not shiny.
Oh, is there 3 levels? CCC. Yeah. Okay. So it's 3 levels. Okay. So you got that level, and then you go like this one's a little bit shinier, and then this one's
super shiny.
See, so it must be rarity levels. Usually on the bottom corner, it's very tiny font. I can't read the rarity levels. Whiskers.
No, it doesn't.
20. Yeah. I hope that might be one feedback is like the text is very small on these cards. Very small. So they may want to increase it. This must be a, yeah, it says 2022 Whiskers. Oh, it says NFT. So they can be doing NFT as well. Like he's different. See, these ones, the backs are not shiny, and then his back is shiny. So he must be a special card, special card. All right, we're gonna put all these guys back up, and we're gonna get Oddity another box. This box got kind of smushed. Oh yeah, you can keep all your stickers and all of that.
Yeah.
Luckily, we've got the camera zoomed in, so the trash can be off to the side. So box numero dos. Ah, also, love this when they do this on a board game in a small box. Boop. It's the little thing. So 2 to 6 players, 10 to 60 minutes, 8+. You can follow them on Twitter, The Great Pond. Website, The Great Pond XYZ. .xyz.
Oh my god, what's this?
Oh, this. Okay, so that's our Renegade order.
Power Rangers.
So yeah, this is our Renegade order. So we do need we've got all of the Renegade deck building games. We've only played, I played G.I. Joe solo, and I've played Transformers solo, right? And then we played the first Power Rangers. But I've bought every expansion that's come out for Power Rangers, and we haven't played them yet. And then I've gotten all of the My Little Pony, because Oddity wasn't a huge fan of Power Rangers. So I decided we'll go ahead and give My Little Pony a shot and see if she likes that any better. So she can open My Little Pony, and I will open up Power Rangers. I don't know if I'll do a full unboxing of these or not.
How do you open them with your hands only?
You shove it in, so right here in this crease, if you shove your nail in there, it'll turn right up.
You have better nails than I do.
The Nerd Trays. Hi's friends have you in the background. Need to cook supper. Hope you're well. Yeah, it seems like you and Lanniston are always eating around that time, but thanks for joining us, Nerd Shelves. How would you rank G.I. Joe, Transformers, and Power Rangers? So Power Rangers, I would like a co-op version. I don't know if they have plans for that. Transformers and G.I. Joe. Transformers was number 25 of my top 25 all time, so Thrill Jam and go watch that. G.I. Joe, I think, was 26. It was like right after it. And we haven't played My Little Pony yet. So, salute mas. Okay. So when you pre-order the... Oh, where was our pre-order bonus for Power Rangers?
Pre-order bonus? No.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Because we're going to talk about hollow foil cards again being pointless. Young kids, super early. Gotcha. All right. So when you pre-order My Little Pony online, you get the wooden meeples.
Oh.
Right. So this is a pre-order. If you don't pre-order, they do eventually put these up on the shop. So I've been pre-ordering, so I get it for free instead of paying the $10 and then having to find something else to qualify for free shipping, right? So those replace basically the cardboard. So I technically don't even know if I've been keeping those, but we'll throw them in the box for now. And then you got your cards. For Power Rangers, on the other hand, the very first the two big boxes, the promo was actually, I keep looking at the camera like they can see us. The promo was actually additional characters and Zords. Since then, all they're doing is, as I said I was going to talk about it again, hollow foil cards. So, yay, okay, the villains and the heroes, you get hollow foil cards. The problem is, there's no hollow foil cards for the first 2 expansions. So if you're doing a mix and match and you're playing with the core box and say this one here, which what are we looking at? Flying Higher, then they don't match. So hopefully one day they come out with hollow foils of those. But at the same time, I'm not encouraged to pre-order from Renegade for hollow foils. The only reason I've got these, as you notice, we got more than one game. It was to qualify for free shipping. I think the order had this, My Little Pony, and one of the Transformers expansions. I don't know if it's released or if it's the last one I got. But yeah, so this one for the Power Rangers, you get Silver Ranger, Pink Ranger, Yellow, Blue, Black, Red, and you have the United Alliance of Evil. So you basically have all the baddies. Psycho Rangers, which is pretty cool. And then you have Darkonda, Ecliptor, and Astronema. So, and then there's new tokens of some sort. And then basically you get, like I said, you get the same thing because you get them when they're non-hollow foil in the box. And then you're going to get no Zords. What'd you get?
I got
Ponies.
pony cards.
Pony cards.
So there are these ones that are bigger that have a lot
Now
of
throw
things on
jamming,
them.
because now I read the second thing that says the games, and that's what I was actually telling you I rated. We'll have to tell you how I rate the television shows. All right, so who are the new ones in that box?
The new ones?
The
I
new
don't know.
ponies, yep.
Scootaloo,
Scootaloo.
Apple Bloom,
I have no clue who these are. I am not a brony.
Apple Bloom.
Apple Bloom.
Oh,
She
she's
looks
my
like a
favorite.
Powerpuff Girls.
Sweetie Belle.
Sweetie Belle. She's favorite because she's purple? Or you actually know who
And
these
Belle.
are?
No, I don't know who they are. I just like her.
Oh, she's got like a little
But this one is
shield.
also nice. Sequoia?
Zagora. Yeah.
Sequoia.
So she's, I guess, supposed to be kind of like a tribal African, maybe. She's a zebra. Makes sense. And then those, I think, are mission cards.
Yeah, these.
So those are the mission cards, which we've not played, so it's kind of hard for us to say, hello, Bella. It's kind of hard for us to say what those are.
Sweetie Bella.
Sweetie Bella. We'll go through the. Somebody's really going to enjoy this unboxing if they actually come to the video to find what comes in these ones. But yeah, you can just show a couple of the different cards.
Well,
Find ones that you like.
there are many.
There are many. So I guess we're gonna be playing My Little Pony in the near future. You
This
guys
is
let
the
us
only
know.
red one. It says, ugh, I hate research.
I hate research. So if you're watching this after the fact, leave us a comment down below if you would like to see us play My Little Pony. And which expansion, because we have all of them. But yeah, so this is, ugh, I hate research. Draw one card after you buy your next card this turn. So they're deck building games, which we like deck building games. I like deck building games. Power Rangers, of course, they switched out the blasters. Bulk and Skull, then you have all your Rangers. Then you use Zords. You have Mega V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, Mega Winger. Then you have the bad guys. And then you have a new, looks like 2 new Megazords. Yeah, so you have two new Megazords. You have the Astro Mega Ship and the Wing Mega Voyager. And then you have the Mega Voyager. So that was one thing that they did, and I don't know if this plays a factor. I'd have to read the instructions. One of the expansions, it was real hard to get our Megazords. Remember, we never made the big Megazord anytime we played. They changed the rules in one of the expansions to make it easier, because now you only need 3 Zords instead of all 6. So I don't know if this plays a factor in that or not. That is those. Everything back in the box, including the extra token that fell out. All right, so that is Power Rangers and
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony. I was worried about the picture in the background. I didn't put our pictures up on the wall, but now the webcam's not working, so it doesn't matter.
I'm not good at boxing.
You're not good at reboxing. She's good at unboxing. It's
I
like
don't know if
Christmas.
I'm good.
Not good at okay, I have to turn them all upside down.
Oh, is this what you're looking for?
And no, it's fine. That's fine. Now, something as a point, since we just finished the Renegade, we do still have the Renegade RPG expansions for Power Rangers and G.I. Joe. So we will be doing those as giveaways at some point, or if you have, if you do one of the donations where we give a gift, which I think is the $25 donation level, you can just pick one of those and we'll send it to you.
This looks interesting.
This looks interesting. Oh, this,
8?
yeah, this is one. This was a Kickstarter game that I was hoping would get here before we went down to Colombia.
Oh,
Because it's language independent.
a classic reshaped.
Yeah,
What
it's
is
kind of a new take on dominoes to it. Did we
need
go?
another knife.
Did we go over the Kickstarter campaign? Oh well. Audrey's trying to cut me, and I cut my nails last night too, so it's actually a little bit harder for me to do. Yeah, same thing. You just stick that down in the.
No, I don't know.
You're not going to damage the box. Have you seen one of Alex Radcliffe's unboxings?
No.
Alex uses a blade like this long, and he just goes right through the plastic.
I'm not that expert.
You're not that expert. Just right through the plastic. Very nice box.
Wow. Yeah.
So there were 2 editions of this game. There was the regular edition, which had white plastic tiles, and then there's a handcrafted wood edition. And we didn't get the wood edition. After I had already pledged, I'd realized, I want to get the wood edition. They had locked the pledge manager. So some 8.
This is a nice little rule book.
Yeah, so these score dials, I guess.
These look like things to put your cups on.
This is how you lay them out. You lay out your grid like this.
And they are
I got nervous cutting open shrink wrap cards that didn't have the tab strips. Looking at you, Marvel Zombies. I guess it comes down
Nice.
thrill of sleeving versus no sleeving.
First baggie with a zipper.
He's excited more about the baggie with the zipper. It's sleeving versus non-sleeving, right? My games are going to get used. They're going to get worn in.
As pieces.
We were in Colombia and we had a couple games and people were like all trying to be cautious. Well, we were playing Hues and Cues, and people were trying to be cautious around it. I'm like, no, it's a board game. It's going to get used. I don't care.
See, but you didn't want grease on your board, or well, I didn't want grease on mine.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. That was your game. Sorry. Oddity doesn't share my sentiments. So yeah, so it's basically dominoes, but what you're trying to do is place these in such a manner that you get 8. And if you get that, then you get a point. Then if you can finish a figure 8, you get additional points. So it's got like multiple ways to score. So it's a good little abstract game. I got it, I think, for us more than me, but being language independent a lot of times helps as well. That is some 8, a classic reshape. So because it's dominoes. This one I think you're good because it's already open and the label is on the bottom. I think that's Mom and Dad's address anyway, so we could show Mom and Dad's address.
No.
Anthony says no, we don't show Mom and Dad's address.
Bone to pick.
Bone to pick. So this was another Kickstarter.
With monsters and a cute dog.
Now we're supposed to. I could have sworn this campaign. Something happened during this campaign. We were supposed to get something for free,
I did.
but it is not in this box. So I'm gonna have to go back on to the campaign and find out. That's what it is. Yeah, I tend to sleeve my better games. The only games we sleeve are deck builders because you're shuffling constantly, right? These pieces look like ghosts. Oh, so yeah, let me go to the Bone to Pick Kickstarter while Audrey is going through the components.
You're opening the box first. Silica.
Oh, you get a free silica. Free silica. We hope we're still in view.
Muchas cartas.
You can look up there to make sure you're in view. Okay.
Muchas.
Right there, centered. What is it? Bone
Expansion. This is expansion.
Okay.
This is.
So it's all inside. Well, maybe it's all. Oh, they put it all in one box. Oh, that was smart. Okay, so I don't even need to check. So
Yes, I'm not sure.
for anybody, yeah. Well, I'm about to explain it.
Okay.
For anybody who backed this campaign and got one box in their box, that's why they went ahead to save space. They just put the freebie game in with it. So
See, but is this part of this?
no, this is a freebie game. So this is their first game.
I see.
Yeah, this is, what is it? Shard Hunters, the card game. I don't know. We might try it. I don't know if we'll like it or not. This one. It was free. I I didn't back it for this game. I backed it for that one.
For
'cause
the bone to pick.
I think it's a deck builder. That's it. Bone to pick.
That's
Millions of roaming undead approaching your haven. Kill the abominations, gather their trophies, but also beware your treacherous companions, or you will not survive the onslaught. Bone to Pick is a semi-cooperative card game with a fast-paced base game and a campaign mode for 4 rounds of excitement. You can play with cooperative, solo, or team-based variants also. But the most important, avoid being a scapegoat and become the greatest living legend. Okay, yeah, I think I remember this one. So you're going to have these different lanes of zombies, and everybody needs to play cards to be able to beat the zombie based on the number of players. And so, but you only have so many cards to spend, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Comic book.
And there's a comic book. And we're having internet issues, so we apologize if there's any delay at this point. I noticed the internet was slow earlier today.
Is this for her?
No, this is for this game. That's for Bone to Pick.
So
These are the player boards.
And these as well? No, this is, what is this? See, more player boards because they are the same. See, the same but different.
Okay, for each of the different players. Yeah, so your player colors. So you have purple, blue,
yellow, red, green.
And I'm still struggling with this box's. There we go.
Teal.
Yeah, Xfinity's being funny. Why pay for high-speed internet if they can't give it to you? You know what I mean? Why pay for high-speed internet if they can't give it to you?
And then, oh, this is like the score. Oh, this is to.
So this is where the zombies come in at.
Yeah.
So you have your defeated zombies, your enemy deck.
The level you're playing.
I guess it's just different art. There's like an orange art, and like a gray art. Okay. Just a different art.
Y cartas.
Más cartas. So yeah, so this is what I was talking about. So it actually, because of the colors, that's each player gets a deck, right? So that's each of the players' decks, and then you have weapons that you can play. But each player has, I guess, 0 through 10, and you'll need to be able to beat up the zombies, which I guess is Oddity's other pack there. Based on the numbers, you have to add the numbers together.
See, these are numbers.
These, I don't know what these are.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know what these are. But yeah, here's a zombie, for example. So to beat this zombie in a 2-player game, you would need to spend 2, right? So you just need to spend 2 points to beat them, and that gives 7 victory points to whoever did it. And then they have uglier, meaner zombies as you go. So this one here needs 16 at a 2-player, but then like at a 6-player, you need 40 there. Don't know what the 3 skulls at the bottom means or the hearts. Yeah, not sure. Have to read the rules.
Look at this. Diabolical plan. You might choose another player. That player exchanges their played card with a random one from their hand. So it's diabolical. So it looks like there is some take that, because that's why it said it was semi-co-op. But it says you can play co-op, so I imagine you just take those cards out. That way you're not playing it. And then this is the expansion Rise of the Necromancers. So it's just going to have more cards. Look, see? I scratched the box with the knife. Who cares? Who cares? I don't know. Maybe if we don't like this game, we give it away as a one of our calling games. It has zombies.
For
You
charity.
like it, and it has un perrito. And I checked if the perrito was until the end of this book.
You checked to make
That's the
sure
most important.
the dog has to be to the end of the comic. So expansion rulebook and new Characters. Okay, so where's that thing? This Thrill Jam was talking about this. It has to have this little thingy.
Mm-hmm.
If it doesn't have a little thingy, then you have to worry about cutting open your cards. There you go. So you have Alexandria the Guard. So it looks like you have players, so maybe player powers. Once per round before choosing cards, you can choose a player. You would look at the player's hand, choose a card that will be played. Okay, so yeah, so these are player powers. There's a lot of different individual player powers, and if you watched our top 25 videos, you know I like variety. That adds variety. Blood Moon, each player discards a card with the highest power from their hand. In case of duplicates you choose. Okay, so maybe these are like events. -3, crowns, 0. Yeah, so this just adds more variety, and then at the end, we've got more baddies. Ooh, 26 in a 2-player game. 21, 23. Okay, these guys look hard. This is advanced. Yeah, because even these guys, little basic guys, 14, 15. I have no idea because it's completely different symbols. It's not numbers. Yeah. So, yep. So that is the expansion for Bone to Pick. So we are excited to play that on the channel. Again, if there's any games that you guys see here, you guys want to see us play, if you're watching live, make sure you come back to the video and leave a comment. If you're not watching live, well, leave a comment. And then this is the first game. So this one was the freebie. It was called Shard Hunters. Fight hordes of undead monsters, collect the blood shards, recruit the right heroes, and don't ever stop until glorious victory is yours. Shard Hunters is a fast-paced dark fantasy card game to play with your friends anytime, anywhere. And it's tiny. Tiny games are great for taking where?
To places.
To places, just places in general.
Any
Yes.
place, yeah.
Any place, any place.
Even the airplane.
Put our silicon back in there. Why? Because we live in Florida now. Ooh. So the backs are kind of cool. It's kind of got a standard, like maybe playing card kind of look. I mean, they got skulls and stuff. And these are tavern cards, so they're different. So Eileen the Saboteur. If combat ends in a draw, you loot all cards. Alicia the Sorceress. If the total value of the cards you played in combat is 10 or more, you get a blood shard. That's these little guys here. Although we have some gems that we got in another prototype we would probably use. Yeah, so just a bunch of different characters. They each have their own ability. So I guess that's what it says. You're recruiting these guys to battle these guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's different colors.
Ew, they're gross.
Bad guys, good guys. Looks like zombies. I was gonna say what's his name? Golem's. Golem's cousin, but it's a zombie. All right, so that is that. Oh, you can put a lid on that one. I won't put these together.
Oh.
They're technically two totally different games. They came in the same box. All right. We'll give you the next box. Where's our address label is on the. We'll do it this way. The address label is on the left side. It's already open. Oh, but you might need it for the shrink wrap.
Oh, so there is a box inside the box.
There's a box inside of a box, of course. It's boxception. Boxception.
And there is, of course, another box.
Oh, that's a pretty one.
Forest of Pangaia.
Pangaia.
I
Yeah,
don't
Gia would be G-I. G. Okay.
Pangaia?
Pangaia.
What is this?
It's a made-up world that they made up. So, yes.
Pangaia?
Yeah. So this is another Kickstarter game.
Let's see if the technique works. Nope.
If you have a little bit of a nails, it does. You like the? You did it. Audrey did it.
Just a little bit.
All right. So yeah, this was a Kickstarter game. I think this the one with the cute little trees. Yeah, it is. Look in the back. So this is the one where I think you're planting and growing trees. But they got these cute little wooden trees that you stack up as you build them out. Oh, that's pretty.
Pretty box inside.
Doesn't take much. I think it was a stretch goal, but that's always, it's just something a little extra. It's pretty. It's inside the box.
Solo mode. Achievements. Thingies
to punch out.
Punch out.
Yeah, so you got your
player board,
nature things. Oh, here we go. It's on the other side. There we go. And then you got your areas that you're gonna be able to plant your plants.
This looks so nice. And then baggies with
stuff.
Look at those.
Yes, we have the deluxe. I mean, this is the deluxe Kickstarter edition, so of course it's got the deluxe components.
I don't know how to say.
They have a laser, not laser engraved because it's basically laser cut. Yeah, laser cut.
Laser cut.
Yeah, so they basically the hole goes all the way. Get in there. There you go. The hole goes all the way through.
See, we don't have the camera, so I could be doing like this.
You can be doing like that. I think these are the trees. Yep. So these are the trees. Cute little trees. I think they're all the same.
The base.
No, you build them. I think you build them. So they don't all have bases.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so you have the leaves. And then you build the trees and you can stack them on top of each other. So not all of them have I'm showing like this and it looks the same from the top, but there you can stack them on top of each other.
And then amarillo.
Yeah, it should be the four different ones. So.
And the rojos.
So nice little cute nature abstract strategy game. I'm not sure if we're supposed to open those.
English. NN.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're supposed to open those. So we will leave those closed because I'm not even sure if we're supposed to open those.
Maybe it is an achievement.
Oh no! That's right. This was a earth-friendly game. It was a green game. So the only plastic was the plastic on the outside, and I think it was a biodegradable plastic. And everything else, if you notice, it had these to keep the boards together. And so there's so it's not a plastic wrapped. It's paper. It's just a paper envelope for your cards. Yeah. See, first player.
Why does it say in English?
English, yeah. So this was an earth-friendly game, so therefore they basically didn't use any plastic except for the outside cover.
Can I open this then?
Yeah, you can open that. So here's the cards for the plant a seed, and you can grow or destroy a tree. And weather conditions. Yeah, you're basically just trying to grow trees. That's what you're trying to do. Oh, those are pretty. Yeah, those are pretty.
I don't know what you do here, but
I don't know what they do there, but they're pretty.
Must connect the trees. Oh, look.
Oh, they're objectives. Oh, that means Aubri's good. The game has objectives. Audrey likes her objectives.
And there is something that is just blank.
Maybe you can make your own objectives. Or maybe these are for the players, for each of the players, because it's a different... Oh, no, probably for the tokens, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure out... Oh, it's a ritual.
Oh, we'll see.
It says in the back. Actually,
ritual, achievement.
Okay. There we go. That is Forest of Pangaia, or Pangaia. Hi, Pangaia. How would you say it in Espanol?
Pangaia, but it does not sound like a Spanish word. Pangaia.
Well, no, but it's probably from Latin. Remember we talked about Gaia, Mother Earth, and all that when we were down in Colombia?
See.
That's just what we know her as Gaia. So that's why I keep saying Gaia, but
Pangaia.
Probably. There we go. All right. I'll give you a baggie. We'll do both of these at the same time. We're gonna do both of these at the same time. These are, one is the original game, the other is the Kickstarter that's coming up for that. This is by Weird Giraffe, I think.
See?
Pangaia. Yeah, that's what I recognize as Pangaea, but that's not how it's spelled, so it's always confusing. And then one of us speaks English as a second language, the other barely speaks English. It's trash.
Dreams of Yesterday.
Yes. So the original game.
Oh my god, look.
Oh, they're so cute. I thought he's gonna have a collection of stickers and pins. So this is the original game. It was called Dreams of
Yesterday.
No, that was yours. Mine.
Oh, yours?
The original game.
Of
Dreams
Tomorrow.
of Tomorrow. So it's kind of hard to get. So we're gonna be playing Dreams of Tomorrow on the channel, and then we will play Dreams of Yesterday or the Kickstarter campaign.
Oh.
No, because we'll play this and tell people about the upcoming campaign.
And it has pictures of different things.
This is the same company we played the Too Many Cats, and then we played the Potion Explosion. You can kind of tell it came in that same little clamshell thing that they have. The Potion Explosion, where you kept having to match the colors before you blew up. The game that you won.
Oh.
Tell her she won, then she'll remember. Oh, and this is the Awaken expansion. Yeah, don't know how it plays. It's pretty. I think it's the same thing. I think so. Explosion in the Laboratory is the prequel to Explosion in the Library. Explosion in the Library, I think, is a big game. So I think they're doing the same thing here. You have Dreams of Tomorrow, which was the big game, and then they have Dreams of Yesterday, which is their follow-up game, and it's going to be like the small game. But the art's pretty. I do like the art much better on this than the Explosion in the Laboratory.
That one was kind of simple.
Yeah, the art was just very, very simple. But this one, I think it's the colors. I mean, the art's not very extravagant, but it's more becoming. I like it better. It's prettier. So that's that one. And then this is Dreams of Tomorrow. Futures Fallen, 1 to 6 players, so that's solo. 11 beautiful sets to build a spectacular dream. So you have dream cards, conscious fragment cards. It's a competitive set collection game about weaving dreams, manipulating action spaces, and careful timing of abilities. Can you shape a dream so powerful it changes the world? Don't know. Can we? It's pretty though. I like pretty. So that's it's a postcard. Weird Giraffe postcard. It's very pretty. I like colorful. I like pretty. So player boards, dream journal. We have no dream records from after the decline. The last psychic signatures are from the last good day and the month they called October. So ability, collective conscious. So maybe it's a player aid, maybe? Yeah. We have meeples and we have a horse meeple. There's a little horsey in there. We got those. Got a bunch of tiny bags. I don't know what the tiny bags are for. And then we have the pretty cards. So it's tarot-sized cards, which I should have known because of the expansion. But yeah, so it's got that same surrealistic art. And each card continues the story. See, so like the birds are down here in the bottom, and the birds are there. Birds are there, but it's darker. The buildings look like they're crumbling, maybe that one. And then this starts a new one. So it's got the camels down the bottom, more people. Oh, that's neat. I like this. It's set collection game. We like set collection games. Well, you like set collection games a lot because that was 2 of them were in your top 25. Sobek and Dragon Pets. And then your expansion here just adds 2 more, looks like 2 more places. So let's put this. I don't want to mix them up. Although we'll probably just play with the expansion, but let's do this. What did it say?
This is.
Did it say what kind of game that was? It says in the very top.
It says that the player with the most impactful exhibits when the game ends wins.
Is it
So
set collection?
it's a set collection micro,
Oh, okay.
in
Set
which
collection
you traverse
micro.
the histories to gather resources, money, prestige, and knowledge.
All right. So these we will be playing next month. I think the Kickstarter launches next month.
March.
So March?
March 7th.
Oh, March. Yeah, so we'll be playing this next month because we're going to play at the end of February because we have to get this up before the Kickstarter launch. We're trying this year to do our games the Sunday before the Kickstarter launch. One, so that way hopefully the publishers can put our videos on the Kickstarter pages, which always helps us. And two, that way you guys are aware of it before launch, not necessarily during launch or at the end of the launch, which sometimes occurs. And that was the about us.
The Kickstarter later.
About the Kickstarter. Yeah. All right. We got two more little envelopes. We'll do the two little envelopes. We got two more of these. Not that way. That's fine. I highly doubt anybody's going to see that, get that, or do anything with that. All right. So this is Stonemaier Games. So we played Rolling Realms already on the channel, and I bought all the other expansions. So if you guys want to see us play some more of the expansions, let us know down in the comments. We'll definitely be playing them. But yeah. And these, the Rolling Realms, and I think we also have there was a little cooperative game that they came out with, Smitten. We have that as well, I think. So for anybody who doesn't know what Rolling Realms is, it's just an asymmetrical type roll and write game where your objectives change.
Your parents would like this.
All of them are homages to, the crabs in the bucket. All of them are homages to other games. So like Architects of the West Kingdom, Ark Nova, Micro Dojo, and then a lot of them are his games. A lot of them are the Stonemaier games. So those are the ones we've already played. And then this was a Kickstarter game. It's about crabs.
Crabs in a bucket.
My family is from Maryland, so we decided to back this one. Ready to Battle. I think it's another one of those little Take Daddy card games. I think no. These are language independent, but the card abilities have lots of text on them.
Okay.
I don't know why I took all these out of the pack. Now I've got to deal with. I got to deal with.
The battle begin. The box is pretty.
Oh, the box is part of the game. Oh,
Yeah,
that's kind of like
because it has
Banana. Yeah, like Banana had the same thing. I don't know. Or, well, that might just be to show that it's a battle with the blue team versus red team.
Nobody has this thing here.
It's usually just restored.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out.
So it looks like 2 to 6
players. So those are regular playing cards.
Playing cards.
I don't remember if it comes with a full set where you could just use them as playing cards. And then the jokers are the crabs. How to win. Be the first to get rid of all the cards in your hand, either by playing or discarding them. First to 0 wins. So Uno. Basically, it's Uno. The card game.
And then this
I think it was cheap. I think it was like $15. So like crabs, Maryland.
This is the joke. This is the jokers.
Those are the jokers.
So it says, for example, champagne crab, tipsy turvy. Collect an opponent's hand and shuffle it with yours. Deal the cards face down into 2 equal piles and give 1 pile to yourself and 1 to your opponent.
Okay. Yeah, so again, Take Daddy, single type party
They are
card
nice,
game.
like they are very different.
Yeah, so I don't think there's any that are duplicates. Yeah. Oh, there's a lobster. I don't know how he got in there. Lobster. And he's not even art. Did you notice that? He's an actual lobster versus everything else is art.
So yeah, so ghost crab, giant crab.
It
candy
says
crab,
don't play
samurai.
this card. This is the special.
Oh, so there are queens, there are jacks, there are kings, and there's 4 of each. So yeah, you could use this as an actual deck of playing cards. I think that's the other reason I backed it, because you can technically just use it as a deck of playing cards. And so the queen has crabs on it. The jack, you know, the face cards are all going to have that. And then you have your jokers.
You cannot have this card. That's why it is a lobster.
Oh,
instead.
do not play this card. Even if you play this card, you lose the game. Even if it's your final card. Try to find ways to get rid of this card without actively playing it or give it to other players. It says, what is this card doing here? Yeah, so you'd have to play that card that you said where you shuffle your hand into their hand and hopefully you get rid of it. That is Crabs in a Bucket. Again, this is one of those games where they caved into sleevers. This box did not need to be this big. It did not need to be this thick, one, or they could have just made it a deck of playing card size deck, right? Like box, kind of like the ones we just put back there. So, yep, same thing. You guys want to see us play this? Let us know in the comments. All right. Now we're getting into some big boxes. Get on to it. This is a 12 by 12 by 6 for those of you keeping measurements at home.
Let me use this for Caspito.
That box for Casper. Audrey likes building things for Casper. Casper is getting old, so he needs steps all over the house.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know this was arriving already.
Solar
Sphere.
Sphere.
So this is the follow-up game to Solar something else.
Square.
Solar Square. No, we've actually got the game. I don't think we've ever played the game. I bought the other game to play during the Kickstarter campaign, and we didn't get a chance to play the original game. This was back before we were receiving games from publishers to play, so it was like the only way we could try to catch some of the Kickstarter hype was for me to buy the original game if it was an expansion or whatnot. So this is, okay, so for anybody who did back this, you're going to get, if you haven't already opened yours, which I imagine you probably have, you've been sitting here for a month, you're going to get this extra box because there was, I think, an error with the printing. Oh, dang it, I just got another error with it's got. So maybe this piece in the box is better than this piece. We'll just have to pick and choose our pieces, I guess.
Oh, the look.
Rule book got kind of hurt too. Wow. That's no bueno. That's no bueno.
But it looks nice.
Yeah,
has
no,
lots
it's
of
deluxe,
things.
deluxe game. Grotto Games.
Cubes.
We're supposed to be getting something else from them. They did have a content creator
Cubes.
program, and on their last game, I mentioned about wanting to preview one of their games.
Nice.
And how we will pay for shipping, and sometimes they'll give you credit in the pledge manager or whatever. And they decided that was going to be their method for content creation, was to do that.
Little things.
Yeah, so here's the original pieces, and I think there was some issue with the printing. So we have extra, so probably can
I
make
don't
a
know what
single
this is.
set.
What is this?
Mm-hmm. Minerals, maybe?
This is maybe rocks.
I don't know. Minerals, sheep, ships?
Leaves? No, this is emerald. What's this?
Yeah, probably crystals. Yeah, so what you're trying to do is you're trying to build a Dyson sphere around a planet. So like here, see? So you're gonna have this planet, you got this planet in the center, and you're trying to build a Dyson sphere around it. So it's a worker placement game, and you're trying to do that. I say worker placement, but it's dice, so dice placement.
Oh, see.
And then we have the expansion. It is dual layered. Always good to see a dual layered board. Does it have player aid on it? I don't know, player aid.
No.
No player aid. Now, this is different. So it comes with 3 of each color in a transparent die, and then it has a set of non-transparent die. I don't know if that's because of the Kickstarter Deluxe Edition or what. Was it an add-on? I forget. A lot of these games have been like, my mom was like, she's like, you're spending too much money. I'm like, Mom, most of these games I backed like 2 years ago. I used our Pokemon and Funko Pop money.
Arts are double sided.
No, so yeah, so it looks like each player gets 4 die. Because this is the expansion which comes with the 5th player, which is pink. 5th player is pink. And what else you got? You got this little wheel thingy. I don't know what it does. No say. No say. We will play this on the channel as well. This is the, okay, so here's the Kickstarter pack, because it's got all of the upgraded ships, instead of, I forget what you use as a ship if you don't have that, maybe this little round token thing. So you got different ships, and then there's a pack of expansion cards. And then Audrey's going to open up those cards so we can see what they do. Oh, I put this in the bottom to hopefully have the boards flattened.
I opened this, and these have different things. They are like 2 or 3 types.
Oh, goals. Yeah, goals.
And these ones are
Looks like ships and stuff. Little ships and devices. No clue. That looks like dice. I mean, well, it's yellow, blue, dice or cubes, maybe. And then happiness and sadness. Oh, no, it's not sadness. So it's got, I was like, if that's sadness, it's an alien because it's got 3 eyes.
And this has characters and I guess resources you need or something.
Yeah, some.
What
Oh,
you
yeah,
can trade,
yeah.
or...
These are like those little. You were asking about the little crystals.
See. Maybe gold.
Maybe gold. Yeah. Well, we're in space. I don't know if there's gold in space.
Maybe. I don't know if there's gold in space.
I don't know if there's gold in space.
Guy. Robots.
Solo rules. So there's a solo mode. So same thing. We got both this and we got the previous and we've got this one. So most likely we'll do a week and we'll play both of these solar games. I think what the other one is called. It's not Solar Sphere. That's what this one is. Solar system. Okay. Solar system off it, he says. Always gonna have one piece left over when packing it. Does it say if it's a sequel? The human race is exhausted on energy and revival planets. Must build the solar sphere. No, it doesn't say it's the follow-up game to another one. Sometimes they say that. Go back here. Okay. Ultra big box. This is a big long box. It's a K3 box for those of you guys keeping score at home.
I need this for Caspito.
Audrey needs it for Caspito. Kickstarter update. Circadians first in flight. I did not back any of the Circadians games. I can't speak to those. I do usually back. I give $1 to the campaign just because Garfield games good like that, and I like to say hi.
Ooh.
Oh, Kickstarter game. Yep. So this is another upcoming Kickstarter game. Audrey said.
I don't know how to pronounce this.
Audrey said.
Whelps of to.
Audrey said keep that box. Although that box felt like it. Whelps to Wyrms. So whelps are baby. Wyrms are another name for dragon. So a dragon-based tile exploration game that bites back. Lamplight Games. So this one is coming to Kickstarter. We will have to see if in the box if it says. Players act as recently hatched dragon whelps. You'll spend the game exploring and raising the land, trying to acquire the largest treasure hoard. Along the way, you'll gain experience and grow and mature by eating livestock and even people. Most important. Be warned, though, the people of this world will not sit idly While you consume their livelihoods to protect their lands, they will hire mighty slayers who will try to defeat you. So this is coming to Kickstarter, 2 to 5 players. This is a prototype, so be warned. Prototype with a dual layer board. I mean, you know, that's great. Prototype with dual layer board. This is almost a final copy.
See.
I love prototypes that are almost final copies because, to be honest, I don't necessarily have to, if we like the game, we don't have to ask for a copy from the publisher, which is usually what we ask for if we play a game and we like it.
This stuff is.
Yeah, so these are the tiles. Yeah, these are the tiles to build out the world. So these are the other player boards because it's 5 players. You got little standees, it looks like. So you got standees of like village people, and then our dragons, our little dragons. Thrill Jamin says dual layer boards are his love language. Do you want me to? Are we gonna do some ASMR? I'll say it nice and soft and deeply into the microphone for you. Hey, look at this. A prototype with an insert. Prototype with an insert. This usually means this game is almost ready to hit the print button, and that's great because that means you're going to get your Kickstarter faster. I'm guessing there's blind draws,
Look at
random
these
blind draws.
meeples are lindos. They're animales.
Well, yeah, we have to eat them.
Eat them?
We're dragons. We are going to eat them.
But they're cute.
But they're cute. I got some kind of little gems. Dice. We like dice. So it looks like they're regular dice, but there are custom sides. So there is custom sides on these dice. Let me get the purple one, because Oddity's going to be purple. Hopefully this shows up on the camera. Will it focus? There you go. See, look at that. It's got like a dragon head for the 1. Oh, no, that's for the 6. 6? Yeah, because 1 and 6, 7. Dice always equals 7. Opposite sides. So the 6 is a dragon head. So those are cool. I like those. I mean, even these, they're multicolored. This is just awesome. You guys should back this game just from my unboxing. Again, we don't know. We don't know how it plays, so it may look. It could be one of those that looks pretty, but you know, doesn't play so well.
Tiny
What did you find?
cards.
Tiny cards. That's like a village. Yeah, so it's like villages.
Trees.
And then there's little. Here's your egg.
Mountains.
There's a tiny little egg. All right, that's cute.
And there are more cards.
There are more things, more cards. All right. So we will be playing this on the channel. So this will be coming to Kickstarter in the near future. I don't know if I've scheduled the playthrough of this. Oh, she's showing the cards. So there's different art on the cards. Grab one of these. So here you go. This is, I don't know, the first card I grabbed. You have Ellie Firehand. So the art's nice. I like the art. Magic Missile. When this Slayer enters a tile with a dragon, the dragon immediately takes a wound. Mirror Image. When this Slayer loses combat, roll 2 dice. Both dice are even, the Slayer still loses. If not, the Slayer does not lose. Do not remove the Slayer standee, deal wounds, or award gold. So there we go. It's standees in the game. I can't remember. Characters. That's good. So I don't remember if any of the photos I saw showed that it was going to have minis, but not all games need minis. Now, what would be nice, and I don't know whether or not they've got plans for this, most people are really liking acrylic standees now. So it'd be nice if there was a stretch goal to make acrylic standees. But considering how far along this looks like it is in production, I wouldn't want that if it's going to delay delivery. You know what I mean? So there we go. Audrey's got to put all of her pieces back in, so I can put my pieces back in. I threw it in there somewhere. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll figure it out.
This was here. This one.
Put it in there. There.
We still have a lot.
We still have a lot, guys. I have faith in our ability to be able to open them.
So night.
See you tonight. Hold on. We're only at 1 hour. Normally it takes us, I think it took us 2 hours last time. So there we go. By Rick Perez. Perez. Gotta do the R.
No, Perez.
Perez?
It's only one R.
Oh no, R. I like my R. I practiced my R when I was in Spanish class. I practiced my R. Okay. It's another upside down game. Well, this one's got a little bit of weight to it. I don't know what that one is. I know what these are once I see them because I back them or I talk to the publisher about getting it. But I have no clue what they are sometimes just by looking at who mailed it to me. Ah, this is Sauria.
Welcome to Isla Sauria.
So Sauria was the game, and I don't want to say we bashed on it, but I kind of was hard on the game. And I jokingly said, maybe, you know, I said, I hate that we're bashing on this game, but maybe I bash on it and the publisher will send us a copy. So he reached out to me before we went down to Colombia and asked, you know, would we still be willing to give his game a shot and play it? And I was like, sure. So he sent this to us. There is a Kickstarter campaign coming up for the expansion. So we'll most likely play this around that time. I don't know if it'll be a Sunday stream or whether it'll just be a regular weekday stream. But this is basically it's a Jurassic Park game. You are trying to escape
didn't we like it?
the island. It was, I don't like half standees. And these were the half standees where it was like cut off at their waist.
Okay.
And then the minis were the same thing and were very expensive for what it was.
Oh, whoopsie.
So I wasn't really ecstatic about that, right? That the minis were an add-on and they were kind of expensive for what they were. Now, again, he's a first-time publisher. It kind of makes sense.
This is nice. A nice playboard.
Yeah, so it's a nice little playboard. So hex grid system, special attacks, pack hunting, raptor attacks, nighttime noise. Oh, there's a hard mode. Full co-op, which is what we'll of course play. Easy mode, we'll play that with the full co-op. There's an index in the back, so that's nice. He does have an index. So it's
that's
million
I
games.
always want that in all of the rules.
And then quick reference on the back. And then, yeah, so this is what I was talking about is,
people.
so the characters basically are cut off at the waist. It's their art from their cards. And I'm always kind of disappointed about that. But if you can definitely tell the characters are based off of the ones from Jurassic Park. Like here you can tell that the Chaotician, which is basically, what's his name? Jeff Goldblum, the world according to Jeff. I had to think of his TV show. You can tell that's who they kind of modeled it after. These I think pop out, but I'm not going to do it right now. It does look like
See,
these
I
pop
was looking
out.
at it.
So instead of double layer, they just made these. Dr. Malcolm, yeah, they did pop these out instead of making a double layer, which again saves money. So it's good for a first-time publisher. It saves a little bit of money that way.
Which is little pieces. We need the baggie.
We need a baggie. I don't know if we get to a baggie or not. Yeah. So there's little tokens. They're popping out really easy, real nice. I'm barely touching it. Everything's just popping out.
See.
Sorry. Oh, here's
Location.
baggies. Here, he said we needed a little baggie.
Oh my god.
Look how little. They're cute.
Oh,
They're cute. Cubes, because games need cubes. Standee holders, because games need standee holders. Dice,
and they are
because
also customized.
yeah.
Little something that
Extra, un extra. Maybe it's used for something.
scratch. This or this? What are these scratches?
Yeah, like raptor claws and stuff. So there we go. So that's got 2. That's got 1. So I really like Jurassic Park, and if you watched our Kickstarter videos, which hopefully we'll start doing them again, you'll know that when Funko, I think it was, Funko Games did their Jurassic Park Legacy game, I was excited, but it was way overpriced. Somebody actually had it on a clearance sale already, I think for $89, and I was almost going to do it, but I'm going to see if it stays on clearance long enough to maybe get down to $50. and then I might buy it. I don't want to pay over $60 for a legacy game. Hang Glider Hill. You see a okay, so it's a story. So you see a steep hill ahead, decide to take a hike and get a good vantage point. To your surprise, you find a well-maintained platform overlooking the valley below. At the end of the platform, you see a hang glider. The wind seems right now. You could potentially use it to get another part of the island, or with a little time, it could also be repurposed for a sailboat. So if you hang glide, you roll a black die and on a red die. You may move up to as many hexes as the slash marks you rolled. End your turn. Repurpose. Search for the maintenance gear deck, which is the deck with a little gear on it. And take boat parts, then shuffle a deck. End your turn. Get your bearings. Reveal a location within 4 hexes of you. All right, so these are basically, I don't want to say event cards, but I guess challenge cards that you need to be able to complete. And then oddly found wounds.
Items.
Lava items. It's all kind of mixed. I don't know if it's meant to be mixed or what. Guy with a Bowie knife.
And
that's probably more just mixed
like
things.
Tools, items.
Yeah, tools and items. Okay. And then those are the dinosaurs, maybe.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
And goals and events. Heat wave. All players not on a coast.
So this would be a pack. These would be a decks of cards that would not make Throw Jam unhappy because there's no
Tingili.
Tingly. Just call it.
There's no Tingili.
There's no Tingly. So yeah, they don't open too badly, but it's not the easiest to open. I wonder how much it cost. Like I really wonder how much it cost for a
Tingili.
card printing manufacturer to add a Thingly. So scientist goals. Okay, so these are the goals for each one. Hunter goals, ranger. Wonder if they have 2 cards each and you just do them at random, because I've only got 1 for hunter, 1 for the scientist. We got 2 for hunter, 2 for ranger. I don't know what this. Oh, violent. Okay, so event cards, violent eruption. Kind of going back.
This has also events and dinosaurs.
Okay, so yeah, so here's the raptor. So you can see there. I'm guessing hit points, movement. I don't know what the 2 on the left are. I need a red die. I guess that's what he rolls to attack. Yeah, they're all kind of, everything's kind of mixed. So when it was printed, I'm guessing the sheets were printed a certain way.
They look like they should be here.
Yeah, so it's kind of mixed together. So this is one of those games where once you open it, you're gonna have to be doing some sorting of your game, put all the pieces together. Again, don't know if that's a fault of a publisher telling a manufacturer how to do it, or whether that's a manufacturer's decision all the time. All right, where was everything? I think those were in the corner. Yeah, those were, I think so how many different players you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. So there's eight different characters. So that's a lot of variety. Again, what do we say? One of the things Will likes in the game?
Variety.
Why? Because then no 2 games feel the same. So there we go. So that is Sauria. So if you'd like to see us play this, comment down below. Again, we will be playing it during the expansion Kickstarter. I don't know if he'll send us a copy of the expansion or not. I guess I'll have to reach back out to him. So maybe we do want to play it ahead of time. See whether or not we like it enough to want the expansion. Considering I like Jurassic Park and I like the theme, as long as the gameplay is good, it should be pretty fun. All right, we're gonna go to a really big box.
Heavy.
Well, it's a big box. This is the cube, and
Address.
the address is on the bottom, so you just need to open it from this side. Slide everything out this way. This is a 13 by 13 by 13 cube, again, for those of you keeping score at home.
If you have cats.
If you have cats, you can make them things like Oddity does. Or if you have a 13 by 13 by 13 cube coming to your house and you don't know what it is, maybe it's this. Oh, okay, now I know what it is. Now this is only wave 1 of this game. This is only wave 1 because I am a
Oh my
completionist.
god, that looks so scary.
Audrey is probably not going to be happy with this game. That's not everything yet. There's more. Hold on. There's more. Hold on. There's more.
Oh my god.
Hold on. There's more.
Hell level.
Hold
What?
on. There's the word hell level, so now you definitely know Audrey doesn't want to play.
No, I don't like hell.
All right.
Lobotomy II.
Lobotomy II.
And hand.
All right. So we have lots of stuff to go through here. So this is going to be one of those ones where I'll probably do a full unboxing. So we're just going to kind of open and kind of just show you a couple
Character
things.
pack. Character pack.
So we're not going to open the character packs
Character
just
pack.
because I'll do that in the full unboxing to show the minis. Well, I'm going to show them the packs. So we got the Hell Level expansion. We got the, what is this one? The Villain Ward. So can you probably, Audrey hasn't watched DC, so she probably doesn't know who these people are. Do you know who
This
they
one
are?
looks like the Joker.
No, that would be the one mine.
See, that one.
Oh, Joker, see. And then who's the Chica?
Queen.
Harley
something.
Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
And then that's supposed to be the Penguin. So they can't
Oh.
actually put them in this game, so they made them up. So the whole point of this game is these people think that they are. So it's kind of like, what if the Joker really wasn't, well, the Joker's already crazy. It doesn't work for the Joker. But what if Harry Potter wasn't really a wizard? He was just crazy in an insane asylum. So that's who these homage characters are supposed to be. So this one is character pack. Okay, so these are from movies. So this is the one from, oh, I like this movie. Oh, I can't think of it. This one actually involves crazy, like she's crazy.
Joker is also crazy.
Where's Studio and Thrill Jammin' to remember the name of it? Baby doll or something? I don't remember who he is. I don't remember who he's supposed to be. This one is the Jazza pack. Can you find Jazza?
Jazza?
Jazza,
That's
the
an
artist.
artist.
See?
Is he here?
Yeah.
See, is this
Jazza.
one?
Yeah, so it's artist.
What?
And you see Bob Ross?
See?
Bob Ross, yep. And then you have, I think, Van Gogh and Da Vinci.
Van Gogh and Da Vinci.
Yep. So this one they worked with Jazza to make that box.
I like Jazza.
Like she likes Jazza. And then this is another character pack. So this has Harry Potter. It has Dorothy. Sucker Punch. There we go. Thanks, Studio. It has Evil Dead. Has Pirate Dude. Pirates of the Caribbean. My brain is fried.
The pirate.
Yeah. Yeah. So again, fun little thing. So again, I'll do a full unboxing because I want to show off the minis like we usually do.
Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow. There we go.
Inferno. Oh no, I don't want to touch
All right.
it.
So Inferno. This is expansion. So I got this to compare it really to Zombicide, and I never played Zombicide either. So Audrey did like Zombicide. So this is the Inferno expansion. So we'll just pop it open so we can kind of show you what comes in this big box. This is Titan Forge. Titan Forge is known for the minis. So I'm expecting these minis to be really, really good. I know that King of Average already did an unboxing of the core box. And my core box unfortunately got damaged. But guess what? I don't care. This game will still play with a damaged corner. I do like the art they did on the covers are real neat. So this is kind of like a crystal, like it looks kind of like lava crystal kind of thing. So it is kind of neat. Anything in the box? No. All right, what else we got? Got a big rule book, which I don't know if I dislike this because I dislike this, or I dislike this because King of Average dislikes it, and he's right. Probably because
That's too big?
Yeah, I probably would have never really noticed or complained about it if King of Average hadn't said the same thing, that this is just ridiculous, right? That your book doesn't need to be the size of your box. So we have
No, it's very uncomfortable when you're playing and you need
trying
to
to
find
read.
something.
Yeah, even worse when you're doing a live stream with it. So you got your tokens, and then you've got your player board. So this one's the Inferno level, so you can tell everything you fire. Great art. I mean, look at the detail though. Look at the detail.
Yeah, I
Like great detail. It's the same. That's why I said it kind of reminded me of the Zombicide boards.
See.
And then we have mini Tauros. We'll get a big guy out. We'll get a big mini. Let's get the biggest mini in here. You have your player cards. So your player power. So Darius Styx. And then we have, oh yeah. So again, homage characters. So this is supposed to be Hellboy. So I'll show you guys him. So there's Hellboy. And that's got some detail in him. Like that's great detail in him. And then you have, like I said, let me get one of the baddies. Show you guys the baddies. You have the, I guess the devil. I don't know. I guess he's the devil. Lots of detail in him, though. So, will be fun to paint. These kind of games, I'm starting to just speed paint them. I was able to knock out our Extra Life donors' entire Cthulhu Death May Die pledge in what, 4 sessions? I think 4 total sessions of maybe about 5 hours. So that's 150 minis in 5 hours. Really good pace. And we do have how many Paint Your Mini pledges this year? Donation pledges?
3.
3. And the first one is for us to do a what? I really forget. So the first one we have 3 levels. The first one is a dry brush technique, kind of like a drop.
See.
The second one is a speed paint. And then third one is us doing a detail acrylic like we do with our Marvel United minis. The amount that you can get us to paint for you, of course, is going to change as it goes up and the cost goes up as well. So for example, the full detail, it's about 25 to 30-ish minis. And it's a $150 donation, which we did have somebody, they're going to send us their Anachrony minis and we're going to paint them for them. The next step down, I think, is 50 minis for the speed paint. And that's 100, I think. And then I made a new $75 donation where we will do, Audrey's opening the box for me, where we will do, I think, 100 minis, or maybe it's 75 minis in a sun drop type technique.
This is super heavy.
This is a heavy board. So that just means he is packed full of miniature goodness. Look on the back. Plenty of minis. Some of them are ugly.
Everything there is
Everything
ugly.
except for the people that are the inmates. So I do like this. King of Average pointed this out. It is kind of neat how they did that graphic. So it's like a skull, but you see her like running from the path. And then you got the insane asylum over there. So this is a follow-up game to the original Lobotomy, but the entire gameplay has been completely reworked. Oh, we're gonna need some tape. Yeah, this got hurt really bad. So we're gonna have to tape that up. Again, I would reach out to the publisher, but what good's it gonna do? It's gonna cost them money that they probably don't have to get me a box that I can put on tape. But yeah, it is a sequel, but it's not a sequel. They've completely changed the gameplay. The stuff that we will be waiting on, so I'll have to do another unboxing when it comes in, is all of the characters and the conversion stuff for the first game to work in the second game. Because I didn't have the first game. So they're going to be resin minis though, instead of PVC. So they were a little bit expensive. But luckily enough of us said, hey, we want it all, that they actually made a new pledge level and gave us a discount to get it all. Love a nice big box minis heavy game to open. Yep, so here we go. So you got your daily nightmare. So here's, you set up your maps. So again, very Zombicide-like in terms of how the setup works and how you're kind of going through. Can't say anything else beyond that is the same, but you do have scenarios that you're going to play, different chapters, because it is a campaign game. And then there are, oh no, this is the daily nightmare. So this is the one-off scenarios if you just want to, daily, you just want to play a game. But then in here, look at this rule book. That is a rule book. that is a rule book. Holy cow. 39-page rule book. Yeah, I'm going to be reading this for a while, guys. And then this is the scenario book. Oh, look at this.
That's twice the rule book.
That's twice the rule book. And this is the scenarios. Introductory scenario, and I think it's a campaign style. So it's crazy people, voodoo people, scenario 7. Would you kindly destroy the wall? Okay, so it's multiple scenario. It's a scenario, and then each scenario has multiple, looks like chapters. Prologue, caught in a trap, lay down. So that's pretty cool. And I think each of the expansion characters, there's a scenario for them, I believe, too. as well as the stuff from the first game. They're going to have scenarios for that. So, same thing. We got our punch board. We have our tiles. So again, I'll do a full unboxing of this later. Then we have our minis. So same thing. I'll just pull out a mini that I recognize. Trying to think of somebody I recognize. Oh, here we go. Audrey will recognize her. You gotta look at the. Who do you think that is? Little girl, short hair, in a psych ward, Dr. Ward gown.
Oh, can I see her in person?
Who do you think she's supposed to be? Don't know.
Is 11?
11. Yeah, it's supposed to be 11. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And this little guy, I don't know who this guy is. This is one of the bad guys. He's got a lot of hair. I don't know who he is. But yeah, so I'll do a full unboxing to show you guys all those. Let me see if I can find one of the big guys.
What characters are in
They're
there?
just random. They can't. They're not really those characters, but they're homage to them. Same as Zombicide, they have characters that resemble characters from movies because they can't get the rights to actually put James Bond into a game, but they'll make this secret spy looking guy that looks like James Bond, one of the actors that played him or something like that. Right? You got tiny bags. Yeah, so like this guy here is from Breaking Bad, right? So he's supposed to be the guy from Breaking Bad. I've never watched Breaking Bad, but you know, you got that. I just wanted to get one of the big ugly police officer dude. There he is. There he is. But look at that. I mean, that is tons of detail. So yeah, Titan Forge knows what they're doing. This, I mean, look, there's like the cuts on his jacket and everything. That's awesome.
Can I see them?
They know what they're doing. That's what they do. They made minis first. So I imagine those resin minis are going to be even better when those come in. His leg. His skin is fat and he's starting to fall apart.
Yeah, his flesh is showing.
His flesh is showing. Your flesh is showing. Your flesh is showing. All right. So we will get all you back in here. Yeah, there's a lot of heavy stuff in there. That's why this box, unfortunately, did not make it. King of Averages box did make it. I think he had the same thing. He had a small ding, but I don't think he lost an entire corner like I did. So there we go. That is Lobotomy II Manhunt. So if you want to watch us play that, what do they need to do?
Subscribe.
Well, subscribe.
Oh, tell us. Tell us what you want to
add notification. Yeah, comment down below. Comment down below that you would like to see Lobotomy played on the channel. You go back inside your box. Oh, you're gonna crush he's gonna crush the other minis. All right, we'll go to a slightly smaller box for Audrey this time. It's a 14 by 14 by 6 for those of you playing on lighter box.
Oops.
We have one, two. We have two boxes. I know what they are, and one's one game, but it's a big box. One's a smaller game and box. We have another kind of bigger box. We have a really big box, which was a Black Friday sale. And then we have two more small boxes. Well,
that's
this
like
size.
10 more boxes.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes.
Oros.
Oros. I forget what this game is about.
I don't know, but it looks pretty.
It looked pretty, so that's why I backed it. All right.
Oh, I think it's so pretty.
No, she's looking at the side. You got to show the people on the camera what you're looking at. There you go.
She looks pretty.
She looks pretty.
And here, this one also looks pretty.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So they're, yeah, like Polynesian, maybe.
See.
What's it say on the back? Be an all-powerful demigod in an ever-shifting world. Oh, okay, now I remember. This is it's kind of a puzzle game. So you're going to be pushing tiles left and right, and you can push them off the map. And when you push them together, it's going to make, like, I think, mountains and volcanoes and stuff. So it's a tile moving strategy game. I figured you would like it. See, strategy. All the bubbles for the strategy. So this I think was an Audrey an oddity back. I backed it because it's types of games that she liked. But again, this was when we first started.
The box is
Oh
very
wow,
pretty.
it has the whatchamacallit, the finish, the finishy finish, the
It's like
not embossed,
it's like
linen finish, kind of like the linen cards. They call it linen finish. So it's got the little
All
swirly
over.
swirlies all over. On the inside, they did the extra effort, just a little bit extra effort on the box.
very nice. Rule book,
Rule book. It's kind of
Kind
a
of.
big rule book.
kind of big.
It is big again. It's the size of the box. Tray is nice for your insert. Put all your bits.
Mountains, volcanoes.
Yeah, these are your levels. So these are level 2,
1, 2, 4.
4, and 3.
Okay.
So the different volcanoes have different levels because I think then they explode. So when you push them together, it makes a level 1. You push 2 ones together, it makes a 2. I'm trying to think of threes. Have you ever played the game Threes? So there's a game, I have it on the Xbox, but I think you can get it on the phone too. It's called Threes. You basically are doing multiples of 3s and combining them. You have a 3 and a 3, you combine them, it's a 6. You have a 3 and a 3, you combine them, it's a 6. You have a 6 and a 6, you combine them, it's a 12.
No.
And you have to keep combining them to get as high a number as you can. So these are the tiles. Yeah, so these are your tiles. I don't know what the little arrow things do.
What are we not opening?
No, there's nothing to really look at besides they're the same. So these
is
are
the
your player boards, I guess. But there's a dot. I don't know why there's a dot in the corner of them that looks like it pops out. That one has one too.
Yeah, and this one, look. Oh, this one looks like this.
Oh, okay. So you make your own dual layer player board, maybe. See. Okay, let's try. Pull the green one out. We're gonna see if it's a dual layer player board. We're gonna see how much Thrill Jammin' enjoys this. This is gonna be good for Thrill Jammin'. Although, do we need to tell Thrill Jammin' to keep it in the pants? All right. So let's see. So we have this, but I'm wondering, like, there must maybe
No,
there's.
because how do see? That's what this is
That's
for.
what that is for. Oh.
Oh, so yeah, it is a dual
Yeah.
layer.
So it's dual layer without being dual layer. So basically, you're gonna pop out this and this.
And you're gonna put one of these
And then you
things
put it
together.
here, and you put them together, and then all of these are going to pop out.
Like that.
Yeah. So you pop these out, and then you got your stuff behind. There we go.
Maybe you will need to keep.
We
these
might need to keep
pieces
these, so we're gonna put them back in for a
to
minute,
cover maybe or something.
and you have to undo them as you go through the game.
Yeah, probably.
The only I hope not, just because you got weird things like this, but also sometimes that's very hard to maintain for durability. Throw jamming. Ah! It's homemade dual layer boards. There's the other game I've got in the back. It's the Oaks. Was it Oaks? Oaks. Which is the one with the druids that you get to upgrade. You got druid meeples, and there's like little clothing you get to put on. More of those. Okay. That one actually has a dual layer board that is not a glued together dual layer board. So it actually, what it does is it's got one layer and then the other layer just folds over top of it. And the publisher did that because they said every time they've made dual layer boards, they start to warp or bow in some way. So they found that if they just do a foldable dual layer board, you don't have to worry about that. And if you want it not to be foldable, glue it at home yourself.
Pretty.
Yep, so there's our board. And it has the linen
has
finish on it too, on the red and the clouds. I'm guessing there's two different modes. Oop,
Well, this one has a one here and 4 here. I'm not
okay,
sure.
so yeah, probably it's for the player count. So this is for 1 player and for 4 players, maybe. Everything's got that linen finish on it. Look, even this has like a little bit. They really went out of their way. And this is, I think, one of the last inexpensive games before the prices started getting crazy. So here you go, Tetraminos. Audrey likes her Tetraminos. So there we go. We got the little Easter Island, different Samoa, and then there's a yellow one.
Yellow one looks like maybe Native American. Yeah, totem.
I'm not sure what this
Yeah,
is
so you have
for,
four. Yeah, so 4 different tribes. So you have the yellow tribe, red tribe,
Okay.
green tribe, and blue tribe. So you have four different tribes that you can play as.
It has
Right.
lots of things here, and it has
Yeah, because it'll.
inserts to put
Yeah,
on
the inserts, because every player will get their own. So each player
Okay.
Each player is going to have their own case. Love inserts that where you get your own case. And then here's your extra bits for each color.
There is a lot more.
Here's, yeah, your player pieces. Anthony found cute things. So yeah, so you got this guy here. You got this guy here.
These little ones.
Are they different than this one? Oh, they're slightly different. So each one of the factions is a little different. We got to remember where these things went back so we can put it all back in the pot. Audrey's just pulling everything out. See, Audrey's not done unboxing videos. She doesn't know you have to kind of be strategic in your pulling out of things.
No, it's all about showing the pretty.
Yeah, but when you do,
cuteness.
when I do a boxing and unboxing
And you
video,
organize. You
and I
put
organize.
together.
Okay, I organize it. You just look at all the cuteness.
Okay, put back.
Okay, so yeah, I think that is everything. Where are the cards? Are they just in here? Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe.
All the mountains things were here.
Well, they were in the top, yeah.
And these were also here. Oh, it has un score.
Score pad. Score pad, free score pad. Score! Score! We got a free score pad. This side?
No, this one.
Oh, those go in.
This
Yeah, the board goes in first. Okay. Because it's got the.
Oh. Yeah.
Was this one in there or was this on top? Don't remember. That's fine. We'll figure it out.
No, this was not on top because
Maybe
it was not the first
board,
thing.
the board must go before
You have
this.
to watch the video again.
No, that probably goes in first. Yep. See how it's got the the notch. Okay, so that goes in first. And that. Technically, we can put those in first. So, right now, it's going to be a little bit of a lid lift because everything's still in its boards and they have to be punched. So that is Oros by AESC Games. 1 to 4 players, 30 minutes per player, 14 plus. Beautiful looking game. Excited to play this one. I will have a video of my top. I think I'm only doing top 10 anticipated games that have not delivered. So of course Oros is not on that list because, well, I knew it had already delivered. All right.
Next.
All right, here, I'll let you do this one. I know you're excited for this one. Labels on the bottom. Can everybody guess what this is? I think who was it that was opening this a little while ago? Brill or Lanniston? They definitely know what this is. You see Guillotine, but on this side I see Simon. You know Simon.
Oh, Simon is zombies.
Marvel Zombies. So this is the actual real Marvel Zombie. So same as Lobotomy. We'll do a full unboxing of this. We'll just kind of do a quick unboxing like today. But I always do full unboxings of anything that usually has minis, just because people like seeing the minis in detail. But if you did not watch, we do have 2 gameplays of Marvel Zombies Heroes Resistance. Couldn't back Marvel Zombies. Sorry, studio. Now, we will be giving away a painted copy of Marvel Zombies Heroes Resistance. I do not know if I will do it as a comment and donation giveaway or whether we'll do it as a milestone giveaway. Subscribe to the channel and watch my unboxing and watch the gameplay of this to find out. Most likely, if I can get this painted early next week, we might play this next weekend, next Saturday maybe. This Saturday we're going out of time. But this is the Marvel Zombies. So unlike Heroes Resistance, In this version, we get to play as the zombies, which I'm excited for. Marvel Zombies, if you did not know, go back and watch our top 25 videos. It did make it into the top, I'll give you a clue. It made it into the top 10. Now the question is, did it make it into the top 5?
Free content.
Free content, which somebody told me that QR code does not work, but it basically go to CMON and you can download the free, like the Captain America scenario we played. That was a free content. They make free scenarios. What I mentioned today was I wish they would make free scenarios for Marvel United, where you could take different bad guys and they would say play through these bad guys as like a scenario. So see the bottom of the content for content guide, so it tells you where everything goes. So we have all of our minis. So Audrey does not know of the upgrades because she played the Heroes Resistance. So instead of the dials, we have this little thing.
Oh.
Your cards that you search for go here. Your bystanders that you eat go here. Now, of course, when we get the X-Men box, we'll be able to play as the heroes or the zombies because each box plays differently. This is your tracker for your hit points, tracker for your hunger instead of for your power. So a little bit different, but nice little quality of life thing here. I'm not sure if I care for the green. The green doesn't make sense to me. It's not a very superhero-y green.
It's zombie color.
And it's not really a zombie-ish color. It's a weird color group. I thought that because I saw the gameplay that Alex did, and I thought the same thing. Because here's your zombie green. Like, it would have made more sense if they would have made it the same color as the zombies. So there's Hulkito, zombie Hulkito. So I showed you guys a mini. Same quality you normally get from Steamon. So your zombies, you get Hulk, you get Deadpool, Captain America, Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and who'd you pull out first? Wasp. So those are your villains. Or I'm sorry, those are your heroes because we get to be the zombies. And then the villains, basically the bad guys, are Spider-Man, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Miss Marvel, Thor, Scarlet Witch. And then these are the bystanders that you get to eat. And then these are the shield agents. These are like the remember the big fat zombies? These are the heavies because they've got lots of armor, so it's a little bit harder to eat them, I guess. And then on the bottom we have, so we don't have the Abominations in this one. Well, we didn't have the Abominations last one. We also have Marvels. We don't have Marvels. We have Zombicide Undead or Alive. So I'll be doing an unboxing of that one as well. And well, painting it and playing it. It plays, from my understanding, completely different. And then there's the rest of our shield agents that we get to eat. So you have shield agent runners, regular shield agents, and then the heavies. And then more bystanders. So we have Aunt May. Everybody likes to eat Aunt May. I don't know why. It was like during the gameplays, everybody kept wanting to eat Aunt May. All right, but that's the content. And then of course the bottom you get your little rings, your cubes for your health tracking, your zombie dice, munchy. Somebody made custom dice, or somebody I think wants to make custom dice with the infinity gems in them. So I think that'd be cool because there's 6 infinity gems. Might pick those up if whoever the guy on BGG eventually makes them. This is pretty much the same as Heroes Resistance, but we do have a lot more tiles to choose from because Heroes Resistance only had 6 tiles, I think, and this is 9 tiles. It does mean that we are going to have to control more than 2 guys at a time. You can do it. I have faith in you. Free CMON content. Get a hit. Oh, there's another QR code in the box. All right. So again, I'll do a full unboxing of this with details of each of the minis. Guessing there is a lot of red and bright colors on the card, so green contrasts that. Yeah, I do remember somebody saying
It was the guy in Alex's stream. I forget his name, but he works for Simon. He says the design decision behind making, for example, the upgrade cards very plain is because of that. It helps keep the contrast down from everything else being so busy. There we go. So that is Marvel Zombies, a Zombicide game. We got another, but Kenya, I'll just hand this one to you because the boxes are healthy. All right. There we go, Audrey.
Power plants. Oh.
It looks cute, right? It's cute. That's a criteria. If you can make your campaign and your game look cute, Will is most likely going to back your game. So kids table board games, I've heard good things about, and I've heard bad things about until Kickstarter edition. Okay. And that's at some of their Feed Me Seymour.
Seymour.
Yeah, the plant.
See.
Yeah.
Our planter is dying.
See, he's not dying. He's getting acclimated to Florida. But I've heard some of their games are really easy. I've heard some of the games are okay weight. We do have Creature Comforts that we didn't get to play in time for their last campaign, which I backed as well, not knowing if I'd even like Creature Comforts. So I don't know. I'm not sure whether we would like it or not like it. But then again, we do like a little bit lighter weight games than most people. Throw Jammin says Creature Comforts is great. So if Throw Salmon says it's great, then it's probably great. Good example of a kids table board game, KTBG rulebook, 7 pages. That's the difference between one of their games and somebody else's games, right? They're meant to be light. They're meant for kids table. They're made for you to play as a family game.
Yeah.
So really good. We do need some family games. I don't think this is language independent in any way, shape, or form. This is the Kickstarter copy, so I don't remember.
I think.
I don't remember what's deluxeified and what's not. But these are some of the chips. So you got these mushrooms. I don't know if they changed 1, 2. So it looks like they have different numbers on them. I completely forget how this game plays. I don't even know if I paid attention to how the game played. It was just cute, and I was like, "Oh, it's a cute, nice looking game. Let's back it." So I backed it. You get these little fairies. You get fairy eeples, I guess. So each of the different faction colors, and you get looks like a witch, little red witch. Maybe that's a round marker. I do like their sister companies games. So this is the sister company to Burnt Island Games, which was in the Hall of the Mountain King. Because you can tell a lot of the components are kind of similar in color and style. And we like that, so I just assumed.
See, witches.
Witches. So how did he found witches? What else did you find?
I don't know what these are. Five
points, maybe? Yeah, because those are 10 points.
10 points.
So these are maybe objectives. So honey leaf, sweet leaf, grapefruit. Yeah, it's got like, oh, this has got the little red lady on it. It's the tangle form. Yeah, not sure what these are. That's where rule books come in, and considering, like I said, I just knew I was going to back this game because I think it was another one of those ones, deluxe edition at a good price by a company that has a pretty good reputation. I just insta-backed it. I'm not sure if I followed how the game plays at all. Sounds like something I would do.
Power plants. Shovel.
Oh, they're like ponds, and they're the same shape as these. So they must be like obstacles, maybe. Yeah, ponds expand. Okay, this is a ponds expansion. Oh, these different expansions. Okay, so these are all the expansions. Spades, which are these. The wizards are these guys. Okay. So those are the different expansions. When you get the Kickstarter game, you get all the expansions.
Oh, cartas.
Y cartas.
Can I put that?
Yeah. Well, I'll figure out sorting and getting everything where it needs to go later. And free baggies, because I really feel like there's more baggies than you need.
the reason behind, have I told you the reason behind why you always get free baggies? Because the baggies go into every box, whether you get the deluxe edition or the regular edition. You get the regular edition, you would be having a whole bunch of like punch out piles and stuff that you would have to probably put in baggies to keep them separated. Gotta keep them separated. Oh, this is another big one. All right. We're down to the last 4 big boxes. I don't know how many, and things are falling around in this box, and I flipped it upside down, so this one might be entertaining. Yeah, this one might be entertaining. I don't know what it is, but I turned it upside down, and it sounds like things are falling out.
I'm sorry.
Again, for those keeping score, 18 by 14 by 8, so you know whether or not you ordered this exact same thing. Probably not. Probably not. It's very weird not being seen. Or at least I think it's weird not being seen. Oh, it's the, okay, it's the popcorn. Oh, good.
That popcorn looks weird.
Oh, okay. It got
wet.
Yeah, it got wet. Which the game opens it.
Ew, look at that.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, this
look at that, I think.
Yeah, this must have been the one that was at Mom and Dad's house. So the UPS man left it out in the rain, and I think my parents were on vacation before their neighbor got to see it. But luckily, it's biodegradable. That's biodegradable popcorns. It does look like the popcorn was trying to grow something.
It's gonna get legs.
It's gonna. The popcorn's trying to grow legs. All right. All right. Let's. There we go. So this is a game that I lucked out on and was able to get for the original Kickstarter price. So Valda, the original game here, by Bannon Games, was a game that came out several years ago. It says 2022. It came out several years ago, and they did a reprint with a new expansion. It was one of the first games I think I ever saw when we first got into the hobby, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. I don't know anything about games. It looks pretty. The art, art looks great. And it had decent reviews. But for some reason, I didn't back it. I think because I was first getting into the hobby. So when the game was about to ship, or they were about to close the pledge manager, the publisher had sent a message about why we didn't complete it or something, or maybe I sent them a message, I forget. And so they actually allowed me to buy this from them for basically the Kickstarter price instead of the secondary price that they were going for. So there's 2 parts. This is the first game, and then this is the expansion for the base game. This was the new one is the Rise of Giants, and then the Ragnarok. So yeah.
Can we open this?
Yep. We will open these up to you guys what Valda is. I don't think it's like I said, I don't think it's a very well-known game. The campaign, I don't think was like a huge campaign. But I like the Vikings. I think honestly, the reason I did not back this one was because I was going to back Hell, which was also in late pledge, or Oathsworn, or I think Aeon's Odyssey. And now it's turned out that Hell is probably delayed indefinitely. Our Oathsworn pledge got canceled by the people we pre-ordered from. And I believe our Aeon Trespass Odyssey is also probably going to be canceled because they're into the unknown is saying that that particular retailer is not getting copies. So I don't know. So it's good that I got this because I didn't get any others. Rulebook is long. However,
It's smaller.
it is the right size. I will prefer a long rulebook that is the right size over a huge rulebook any day. Except for dump one up in the box. Here we go. Here we go. Dual layer player boards. There we go. So this would be the only thing we kind of have to look at is just make sure that how much moisture got into it. Doesn't look like anything bowed too much. So I think we were safe because of, everything being in shrink wrap. We have one character. Do they play different? Let's see here. Resource phase. Heimdall, Freya. No, so it doesn't look like they're asymmetric unless they have a deck of cards that makes them asymmetric. Because it looks like all the gods, all the Viking gods are the same on all of them. So there's five different ones here. Then we have our player board. So Loki, Surtur, Thor, Freya, Odin. We have water drops, cubes, little tents. I guess our player people in a boat. Oh, these are neat. It's that same gem though. It's like
The same shape.
Yeah, every manufacturer in China basically has this one mold of gems and spits them out in different sizes. But the gold and clear ones, your dice, I guess, for battling and attacking. There's your dice. Nice dice. They're not rounded corners. It does kind of hurt in the hand a little bit compared to a rounded corner dice. A lot of people say your rounded corner dice are better too because I don't know. I saw, who is it? This, I think it's Devin talks tabletop. Alex and he was originally on Quackalope. He rolls like this. I've never seen that in my life, but if you notice, when you go like that, they really don't go too far. I mean, he drops them, I think, so they do kind of roll, but it's always weird to see that. If they have little rounded edges, I feel like they would, he'd roll a little bit more in his hand the way he rolls. Somebody else I saw does very similar. I forget, it was another playthrough I was watching. Somebody else does dice. They do similar, but they go like this and they just drop, like flat drop. Like it's different. I don't know. I don't know the randomness of that, and I don't know if you could fake your rolls. I don't know if that's possible. I mean, I guess anything's possible. But again, I like the art. We showed the art on the player boards, but the art on these cards is great too. If I can get them open. And Audrey's got her.
This one.
Okay, so that's the Giants expansion. So what comes in the Giants expansion?
Player boards.
You get a new. Now that one's different than
This one has lots of icons.
Yeah, that one's different. Yeah, that one's different. Hang on, let's pull out the original player board. So this is the original player board, and then this is the expansion player board.
It has
so
more
you still get
things.
Freya. You have Thor. Now I wonder why. See, these are not inset. These are inset. You notice that? And then you have the, let's see, resource
right.
phase is there.
Maybe you can
Action phase.
upgrade this. I don't know.
I don't see the action phase. Building phase, I don't see that. Attack phase. So it looks like the phases are in a different order too. And there's not, and the phases change because you have this new follower phase. Huh. So yeah, that's, okay. So that's interesting. It's different. Same back, so that's pretty. I like that. The little logo.
Me too.
That'd actually make a really good tattoo if I was Nordic, which I'm not. I think my entire family, for the most part, is English descent. Map tiles?
Map tiles. Terrarium. See? The names are difficult.
The names are in Nordic, I guess. Where's the box cutter?
That one must have Thingily.
It has Thingily, but Thingily doesn't want to work. Just like we were informed in chat that sometimes happens.
Look.
More boards.
Oh boys, look this one came out.
Oh, it came out of the punch board. All right.
See, you can change those. You can upgrade them.
Oh, that's not okay. So yeah, so Aubrey found it. So it's more, I guess, asymmetric because you can upgrade your gods.
It looks like a lot of algebra there.
Or no, you can change your gods because these are different. This is Hel, Jaeger, Ymir, and Carrie. Oh, because they're the giants. These are the giants' powers. which I thought in Greek mythology, I think they were Titans. Yeah, see, there's the giant card. I was just trying to get the base game cards out so we can see the pretty art. Yeah. So the art, like the art in this game, art's wonderful. Not sure who the artist is because I didn't see that. But yeah. The art is, again, what really draws me in on a lot of games. Is how the art looks. Like I said, and this game was getting decent reviews, so I figured, you know, why not? It's worth the shot. There's some cards that says have numbers and a shield. 3, 4, 5. This little guy here. Zoop. That looks painful. Do not go swimming in the lava. It says double kill. Yeah. So that is the base game. And then was there anything else? Or just some cards?
Cards.
You're gonna show your cards. A couple of the pretty ones.
Seduction.
Oh, that was in my deck too. So some of these cards are the same. I wonder if you just replace the entire deck. But yeah, so here's one of the, like a giant card. The Ice Giant. Temple Freeze.
Number 4.
Yeah, I had the numbers too. I wasn't sure what they were for.
Oh, that.
Oh, I guess that guy?
People.
Oh, I didn't want you to show this guy. That's why she dropped him. But no, he's cool. So he's another big giant. He looks more Asian giant than Nordic, but then again, I don't know if I've ever seen Nordic giants. And then this guy looks like he's stealing things. Because he is. Rune theft. All right, so that is this one. Was that everything that was in this one? Yeah.
And the cubes.
Oh, and cubes. You get more cubes. More cubes. All right. So, some of these bigger games, I don't know if I'll do a full unboxing. Can I find the time because I'm so far behind on my unboxings now? Like, I could probably spend an entire Saturday and Sunday and might not even be able to get through like a third of the collection that I haven't unboxed yet. We still do need to do a Shelf of Shame video. So definitely if you guys want to see a Shelf of Shame video, let us know in the comments. But go through all the games that we have that we haven't played yet.
Oh, it has that guy.
Oh,
That's
it's
a
got
character.
the giant. What's the
And
name of this
Loki.
one? Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
All right, so Ragnarok. All right, so this has Thurium, and it's got Heimdall, Thor. So it's got the gods, the main gods here, and you got Loki on the other side. So I don't remember if this was the co-op mode and you're trying to defeat these two guys. I don't remember. What did it say on the back? Usually it's like down here, like, oh, it's only a small one.
This expansion of Valda uncovers new treasure and new powers after the passage of the giants. 33 extra cards for the main decks, 37 divine cards, a new card type that offers different game mechanics and combinations, new tokens. No, doesn't say.
Yeah, it doesn't say. Okay, so it's just new stuff.
Specially designed for the 20 cards and 14 temple tokens, specially designed for the solo mode.
For solo mode. Okay. So a lot of times a solo mode can be played in co-op. Let's see if there's any cool cards. Oh, Bifrost Bridge. Do have the Bifrost. Zoop. We have a dude with a flag. Zoop. He's got a letter on his butt. Oh, hang on. Speaking of butts, we have an upside down person with his butt in the air. Yeah, so more cards that do things and stuff. We got a Chico with glowing eyes shooting lightning bolts at you. Power. Yeah. So another expansion that we will eventually one day maybe play. All right. So that is Valda base game, Valda Rise of the Giants, and Valda
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. Rock and roll. Doesn't matter how neat these are behind us, they can't see it. Although they can see that huge mess over there.
Oops.
That's fun. All right. Do you want the game that involves a bunny rabbit?
Yes.
This is another box. Everybody can see what it is because it's in the camera. So this is Dominations, the Imperator pack. Again, this is another game that was a all-in, get the newest expansion, and it's a Civ game, and I want a Civ game, and it was between this and was Monumental at the time. It was this or another one, and between the two, because this one had been out longer, and I kind of went on the forums, people seemed to say this would, at least what they were saying, this one would be more our style. So Jim, we'd love to hear the games you played in Colombia and how they went over with those outside the hobby. So we played Q's and Q's. Her family liked that. We played Sushi Go. Her mom really liked that. We played Audrey's #1 game from 2022, Sagrada, and her sister liked that.
We played Sushi Salad.
Sushi Go. Yeah. We played Quicks, which is a quick dice rolling game. Because the main thing they had, her parents, one, we have to translate the game. So I have to tell the rules to Audrey. Audrey then has to translate the rules to her parents. But they, I don't think, played mini games at all. Like you said most of the games you had were like pen and paper and
they love, and in my whole family, they love Parcheesi.
like,
and
yeah,
chess.
like Parcheesi. Parcheesi's real big in Colombia.
My uncles love chess.
Yeah, chess. So like for them, it's kind of those classic strategy games, which kind of explains why Audrey likes strategy games.
I don't like Parcheesi that much, and I don't know how to play
It should
chess.
be one big box. I think you took the lid off. All right, pull the whole thing out. Keep pulling.
Oh, is this a lid?
Yeah, it's
no.
Oh no, there should be a lid somewhere.
No, look, this is as a whole. I think.
Hold on, hold that there. Let's get this off the table. All right.
There is no box. It is the
Yeah, there's a box in the box.
boxes in the box
Boxes in the
with
box
no lid.
with the boxes with no lid. All right. So this is the big
So pretty.
deluxe, huge thing, and their mascot is a bunny inside of a cup. So that's where the bunny comes in. So when you're building your monuments, I think you get to build a bunny monument.
Very much.
Oh, Audrey wants the little box. So Studio says he likes Monumental. But no, Monumental's the one that's been out for a while. There was another Civ game that came out when the Dominations reprint happened. I thought it started with an M. Maybe not. Well, here's the big box of goodness. Here is the front of the big box of goodness.
So pretty.
Very pretty. This, I think, fills up an entire Calyx cube. I don't know if I'm gonna do. Again, don't know if I'll do a full unboxing of this one or not, so we'll just kind of go through the boxes real quick, just in case I don't. So Audrey found the Empire pack, Road to Civilizations. Question is, where does all that go? Because it doesn't fit inside of this box, which is supposed to fit everything.
I don't know.
Audrey found things. She's trying to find the bunny. I know that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to find the bunny.
Oh, I found some bunnies.
She found the bunnies.
Oh,
She found the bunnies.
they are so cute.
They're so cute. So was Ollie
wait.
was your first pet, right? Your first and only pet.
Ollie, I had, because I had birds before and fish.
Big floppy rulebook again. Not a big rulebook though. That's good. Assembly and storage instructions. Ah, that's nice. And we have stickers, because I think you have to sticker things. Tokens. For each set of 18 colored player tokens, stick 15 times, 1 times, 1 times. Note that additional stickers may have been included in case of errors. Once finished, they may all be stored in box A. Okay, so it tells you where to put everything. You got to sticker things, and everything goes inside the boxes. Again, don't remember how this plays. I do know it's Civ based to a degree, tile laying. Then you have, whoops, sorry about that, hit the microphone.
Why couldn't you just put the bunny back in the box? Name that movie. Oh, come on now. Jamming with his movie trivia. Don't remember. Bunny back in the box. Don't remember. Tracks, because we like tracks. We don't like tracks as much as
I found these things.
Oh, Avdi found things. She doesn't know what they are though.
They look like you put things on this. Oh.
You put things
It's
on
like
things?
these things?
Oh, it's like those things, but other things. Okay, so I got things with their little black things. Avdi has gold ones. Maybe that's a player expansion. So I got white ones, brown ones, gray
Doesn't
ones.
say any.
It's probably in the regular game's instructions. Player turn, player aids. Do you like player aids?
Empire pack. Is everything an Empire pack?
I think these are extras and they'll all go in this box. So pretty much we'll just toss it all in this box. So here's your different factions. So you have a craftsman, an inventor, merchant, diplomat, high priest, and the governor. Here's your player aid cards. I guess these go with your character. Craftsmanship, science. Oh no, these are your knowledge tracks, right? Because in the Civ game, you're trying to build up your things. Religion, government, Egyptian, Viking. Okay, so here's your factions: Egyptians, Vikings. So this is once during this age, you may place 2 land tiles instead. Age 3. Okay, so you must unlock these. Again, not played it. Been a while since I saw the campaign. Nick Cage, Airplane. Oh, Con Air. Okay, Con Air. Nice little storage. That's nice. So these come out. They have bunnies. They have bunnies. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this in the camera.
I just want to put my necklace.
There's bunnies.
Is that my earring?
Albany wants it for necklaces and earrings. It has little bunnies imprinted on all of the containers. That is so cute. The little bunnies. I don't know if you guys can see those bunnies or not. I'm trying to. There you go. There's the little. It's the little Holy Grail bunny.
For my earrings.
So yeah, and they all go down in, and then they all come out for your gameplay. That's nice. So a big game like a Civ game, you have to imagine takes a lot of setup. I'll just grab a couple of these cards. I don't know what they are. So having
I think it's the same as this.
little square cards.
Same.
Yeah, so the same as what Oddity has. So these are little square cards. I guess they're. What is this one? Wagons. If your opponent produces at least 3 during your turn, gain 2. I guess we'll put all the expansion stuff here until we know better.
It's stickers.
Oh, that's gonna be too tall. More stickers. Yeah. More cards. That thing.
Bonitos.
Bunnies. All right. Yeah. All right.
So this.
That's the rules.
I put it
Oh
up here?
no, rules can go in here. All right. All right. So that is no longer needed. All right. So that is the core box. And of course, since this is the all-in deluxe, you get everything but the kitchen sink. Thrill Jammin' loves a good tray storage setup. So I finished my Forsaken pledge. I guess I'll give one of these to Oddity to open. I finished my Forsaken pledge, and I debated adding the game trays because they had the game trays on there. I could still go back and add them, but they had them for like a really good price. I think like 50% off. And so I just noticed this, and you guys probably noticed it. It's a dented corner. I am not going to call the manufacturer. It does not bother me. Or at least it does not bother the ability to play the game. But I just, I was like, well, how many should I get? What games would I actually put them in? And I started thinking like Clank, right? I took out the insert in Clank. I threw everything in the box. Everything fits. They're in baggies. They fit. Like, why do I need a tray? How does that improve my gameplay that much? Similarly with Isle of Cats, right? I took everything out. I put everything in the core box, including all the expansions, the beasts, the kittens, everything fits in one box. So this one is the expansion. This is Hegemon. Ancient Greece, a hegemon was a great political military leader
His word was law. His opinion respected above others. Your opponents can fight to impress the high, powerful hegemon. So you get a new Age 3 card. The Oracle. You get a brand new card there. You get the Oracle. I don't know which expansion was the new expansion, to be honest. Maybe the Rise and Fall? Somebody will have to let us know. Point tokens. More stickers. Objectives for this age. More stickers. All right. And then, so yeah, it looks like all of your tiles go in here.
So you can label
Cards
your
Oh, is that what it
inserts?
says? It says label the insert with
No, it does not say, but I see these stickers that say trade routes, mastery cards, and movement level cards.
Yeah, it says omen cards. Draw one of each time a locus is formed.
Dynasty.
Oh, here you go. Place these stickers in the box according to the... Yeah, it says right here.
Oh, yeah.
So these go... Okay, so these are stickers for your insert. You know
So
where
we
everything
cannot
goes.
mix them up.
Yeah, don't mix them up until they get stuck. All right. So that's this one.
This one has...
Did you get a new character?
No. I
No?
got these things.
She got those things. So it looks like more new land tiles
And
and a bunch of
other
horseshoes.
things.
And a bunch of horseshoes. I don't know what the horseshoes are. All right. And then cards, more of those little square cards.
More little square cards and... Is this a character you were saying? This is...
I'm never cutting my nails again.
Mm.
Yes, I'll cut my nails again. She says, So this one is, what was yours? What was yours called?
It is Silk Road.
Silk Road. Okay, so that was going to Asia? Silk Road was to India. It should say here. We soon became the wealthy hub in trade and commerce, culture, political powers, birthplace of religion. Throughout history, civilization traded one way or another to enrich. Ancient times, trade routes spanned trades from east to west and back. Yeah, silk is from Asia. So yeah, this went to Asia. So that's like the Asia expansion pack for trading. And then this is provinces, which are small areas of land, right? So same, okay, so you got more little province tiles to add to the game. Now, I don't know, can everything be added? Can you take everything in this box, throw it together, and play a game? Or is that too much? I guess the rules will tell us. Stickers. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff.
Is that the last one?
No, you got another little one. Got another little one and then the big one. I don't know what these are. So provinces. Okay, so these are the rules for the provinces. Another province card. You have that province cards, and then okay. So you did get a new person. I think it was in with these. I think. This is a spy. So you got a new character, the spy. Once during this age, you may look at the top 5 cards of the rebellion. I'm guessing is this little red deck.
Road to the civilization.
Road to... Huh? Where?
Here.
Oh, no. Here. Destinies.
Oh.
That's the subtitle. That's the
So I
subtitle
thought
for
because it's a
Dominations.
route to...
Civilizations is the
No, the other one said
Domination
something
subtitle. Oh. Silk Roads. No, Road to Civilization.
No, Silk Road. So I
C.
thought it was...
Dynasty.
C, because if I saw road.
Yeah, so it looks like, yeah, you got rebellion cards here. You have like little attack type cards. Already struggling. The struggle is real.
Real.
Real. Really real. For really reals. All right, come here.
Expansion rules. More stickers.
I do appreciate that they use that recyclable. Oh no, that was Valda.
Levels.
Valda used the recyclable popcorns, the biodegradable popcorn. I mean, because yeah, I think we're looking at our table right now. All the plastic and all the stuff that it comes in these that's not biodegradable. It's like it's nice when you see a company actually do that. So dynasties. Okay, so you have to. Everybody gets a new player board. Are there 5?
4.
Isn't this a 5-player game? Oh, 1 to 4 players.
2 to 4 players.
2 to 4 players. Okay, good thing it's at least 2 to 4 players. I didn't back a game. I did that once. I backed a game, and then I think we got it, and it was 3 players, and we couldn't play it.
See.
We
Is
won.
the-
When a Shamans, we won. It was another
No.
game.
I like Chinese or Japanese.
Oh, the Rising Sun. Rising Sun I didn't back. Rising Sun I actually bought and then found out it was 3 players. Maybe that is the only one we have. Maybe that is the only one. I thought I backed a game, but yeah, I think it was Rising Sun. I bought it. Sight unseen, didn't know much about it, just thought it looked cool and it had a bunch of cool minis. That's why I see them. So yeah, so you got Dynasties. And then
More little squares, let's say.
more little squares.
Statuary, Republic, Sainthood, Masterpieces.
All right, so we got Dynasties. So we have new cards. That, and then we have new factions. So we have Scythian and Thracian. So new factions. What's the playtime? I know this is long, 160 minutes. I think that's 160 before you add any expansions. So
Oh, this game? 82, 160.
it's a long, it's a long
And
Civ
it's
game.
13 plus.
13
hard.
plus. Oh, well, that's easy.
It's hard.
Oh no, I thought he likes 8 plus. Well, that was the thing with the other game.
No, I
the
like 2
other
plus.
Civ game said it was like a 45-minute game, and I was going to do that one instead. But I don't think I liked the way the gameplay looked and didn't look as attractive as this one. And again, this one had more expansions and has been around longer. So. All right, Rise and Fall. So this one actually has a full rule book. The other ones are like tiny rule books. Oh, what is this one? Rise Principles. With this expansion, you will draw a glory card each time you build a city or a management. You can play these cards during your turn to obtain their effect. You may also have several copies of the same card in your hand. Play them all at once, the effects are amplified. This glory comes at a price. Playing a glory card costs decline points. Each card played will advance your decline. I'm reading these things as if I know what these words mean. I mean, it's not that big of a rule book, though. I mean, it's only 11 pages. I mean, that was the same as the main book too. It didn't seem like it was that big of a rule book. We have houses, and it looks like gems. And we have these weird boards. So I guess everybody gets a weird board. And then we have some kind of score tracking. I guess the glory track, maybe. I think that's upside down. And then you have these colored gems again. You do get the nice little inserts though, so you get the nice little removable inserts. Bunch more square cards. These weird things. The same things, but gray. So these match the colors on that other board. There's a solo mode. Technical improvement, you may gain 2, you may gain 6. You immediately gain a craftsmanship, immediately gain 2. Public treasure, you may play this card together with another glory card to gain a copy of it. Yeah, all these have like a 1 symbol on it, so I don't know what those mean. All right, so we will have to figure it out. Bella's snoring on us.
Mi bebecita.
Bebecita. This does have a lot of extra room, though. I did notice that. Like, there's nothing else in this box that I feel like, why is this amount of room here? Like, I do feel like this box was made a little bit too big for technically what you're putting in it. Because again, if you're going to consolidate, it makes sense. But considering this came with this nice, huge, big box,
You would not need to.
you wouldn't need to consolidate. Yeah. All right, what do we got? So to make this look pretty, this should go this way. Then it comes through the window. Aha! I don't think this matters which direction you go. The same. Then the main use this. All right. And I'm not going to lift you, so you're going that direction for now. All right. Dos Mas boxes.
Oh, panda.
Oh, all right. This is board game tables. So very heavy box for a bunch of tiny games.
It
So-
says panda.
No, board game tables.
What
Oh,
is this?
Panda Manufacturing. Panda is who makes board game. The table that we're playing on is a board game table. Although they did change their name. Their company's name is now Allplay instead of board game tables. All right. What do we got? So board game tables, real nice. They usually make a
Ooh.
bunch of smaller box games, but of course, this was their bites in one tour. And so I didn't want QE. I think QE was the other one. We talked about it during the Kickstarter preview videos back when we were doing them last year. So I swapped them out. So some of these will be swapped out for other games. So we will just start grabbing boxes.
So these are just different games?
Yeah. Well, and their expansions. So, oh, I do have QE in here. I thought I switched QE out. Now I'm confused what I did. Bytes. These are expansions, or the free promo items for backing the campaign. Yeah, I'm really confused what I did with the. Oh, I think what happened was it was cheaper for me to leave QE in than to swap it out. Remember now. Because I figured I could leave it in and then I could give it away. I think that's what I did. It was cheaper for me to technically leave it in than to take it out. So I left it in so we could do it as an extra like giveaway. Because then they offered the 3 small box games I wanted to get at a better price by themselves.
Okay.
So yeah, so I think we're doing a giveaway for QE.
So what does everything belong to?
Well, we gotta so we got
Kabuto.
Kabuto.
Frutas.
Frutas are probably bites. These are tiny games. These are tiny box series. QE, Factory Funner,
Kabuto.
Bites, on tour, Bites. Bites? Bites. On tour. Oh, is this Bites or
No, it doesn't say.
is this Kabuto? I think it's Bites.
Las frutas.
That's fruits. It's gotta be Bites. Bites, Bites, Bites with a rainbow.
Put this ball bearing between the 2 halves of the GPS.
Yeah, there was an issue with the first, I think, edition. There was an issue with the spinner, and then somebody came up with this idea online about, oh, you put a ball bearing in it and it makes it better. And so Board Game Table started throwing in a free ball bearing. So these are their small box games. So I guess we'll open these first because they're the small boxes. So these are what I added because these weren't part of the campaign. The campaign was 1-4. Oh, I know what I did. Yeah, I took out the QE expansion and I swapped that for Factory Funner. And then they had all 4 of these in a bundle. So I was able to get the bundle.
Sequoia.
Sequoia. I guess I gotta keep this.
Buggies.
Baggies.
Dice of many colors.
Dice. I honestly cannot remember how any of these games play or what they do. I just know that these little small square box games have gotten pretty good reviews. I think Alex speaks highly of them. That's fault. I need to stop watching Alex because I buy games that he likes, and I don't think my tastes line up with his tastes at all.
Hmm.
It's like tiles.
It is cards, tokens, dice, tokens.
There you go. Audrey's showing you guys components under the camera.
Oh, see, under the
Yeah. You're trying to grow the tallest trees in 11 different forests after 10 turns. If you have the tallest tree, then you get the points from that forest. Each turn, you get to grow 2 of your trees. Which trees you choose will determine if you win or lose. Do you keep fighting in a forest with competition or start growing trees somewhere else? You have to wrestle with the dice to grow the tree you want. 2022.
Okay.
I had GPS, Mountain Goats, and Sequoia. Mountain Goats is probably my favorite of the 3, Lanniston says. So I think the other reason I like I would go for these games too, most of them are language independent. Like is there anything on there that's got words? I don't think there is.
No.
A lot of your board game table games are language independent because they came from Japan. And so Japan, whether it had language or not, they're gonna strip that out, of course, right?
So I don't know.
You're just building trees, so you're going to be stacking these up
Mm,
to make the trees. I guess that's each player color has a different color for their trees.
okay, mass.
Yeah.
And then levels.
Score
or-
levels or points maybe. And then these are each of the, these are the different locations. So it's an area control game. You're trying to build your trees to get points, and it's area control because it said, do you want to fight over that area or do you want to get it to nothing? The art's good. It's pretty. They do a good job of updating the. Oh, that's gotta be one of those. They do a good job of updating the components quality. We do have a couple other board game tables. We did take the trick-taking game, the Christmas Carol one, but we didn't get a chance to play that while we were down there in Colombia. So this is GPS. I've got a bunch of little GPS satellites of some sort. Baggies. Okay, so here's the spinner. That is what it says. You put the ball bearing here in between. 3M tape. And then the world. So, yeah. Not sure.
Oh, this
Oh,
is expansion for
That's
everything.
expansion for everything. That's why it was a 4-pack and it was a better deal because it came with the expansion. And if I tried to swap out, if I tried to take out QE, it would let me get, I think, 2 small box games, which then I would have to buy the expansion plus the 3rd game separate, and it was more than just leaving QE in and then just using QE as a giveaway. So now QA is supposed to be fun as a party game if we ever get to play parties. Also, I think it's mostly language independent because you're just bidding money, and you don't have a limit. Like, you're each a different country, so China, US, whatever, and you can bid whatever you want because you can go into debt. Who cares? You're the government, right? You don't have to play by anybody's rules. So you could bid $1 trillion and then win the thing. Dice Tower did a live playthrough, but I didn't get a chance to really watch it. Actually, it was playing on the TV yesterday. All right, so that's GPS. Ogden's got Mountain Goats. You sure
Mountain
that
goats. Oh, the baggies are from here. Sequoia.
is- It's fine if it's not sealed over. All right, so we'll let Audrey go through Mountain Goats, and then I can go over the
Mountain goat has
expansions.
goats of different colors. And dice.
And dice
And silica.
in silica.
And oh, similar
The tiles.
tiles.
Yeah, I think these were very similar in their. I think they're all area control games, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the similarity in these 3 games in this series is they were all like area control games.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
Double side.
Double side. The numbers
Little
again.
numbers. Mass numbers.
Mass numbers. Some more numbers. Yep, numbers.
Oh, numbers, yeah.
Yep. And then the expansion adds green goats to, I guess, mountain goats, and a nothing in
Box.
that, and a box.
And then I got dice for Sequoia. Sequoia expansion, Mountain Goat. Okay, so yeah, you got the, it shows you what comes with each of the expansions. So hopefully these fit in the base game box. I think they will once you take out all of these punch boards. And then for GPS, you get more satellites with special abilities. And scoreboards of some sort. Looks like for mountain goats, maybe. Looks like mountains to me. So those are the expansions for the small box games. All right, we're gonna do the ants. Ants. Bites is about ants stealing food, if I'm not mistaken.
On this, so all this?
Yep, all that is bites. Well, like we can do the other, it's fine. I think these go with bites.
Maybe we will find here.
I think it's
don't
food
see any
for
fruits
bites.
here.
Yeah, food. It is, I think. All right.
Oh, see. That's cheese.
Why do I
and
have?
peppers.
Why do I have these? Was there? Wonder if there was a printing issue, so they send extras.
Let's see.
Oh, and I do need to now that I think about it, I got to reach out to Off Duty Ninja because they actually offered some of these games for us to play, and I told them I had already backed the Kickstarter myself because I like board game tables. I like the table that we bought, so I have no problem, backing. We get free EA as well. So they offered us some of these games to play on the channel. They were the ones that provided a lot of the games for the giveaway, and I told them, well, we already backed it. However, if no other reviewer wants the copies that they have, we have no problem, taking them because we would do them as another Extra Life giveaway. So yeah,
So we have mass fruits and bread and chocolate and
so I don't know
garlic.
why we got an extra, unless some of these were misprints or maybe they've had issues with them coming apart. See how it's dual layer? So then maybe they've had issues with them coming apart. So they sent extra.
But those are the extra ones.
Yeah, the ones I'm opening now.
So if they send them those as extra.
Oh no, they're not dual layer.
Oh, they are two.
They're not dual layer. They were stuck.
Oh, but they are dual layer.
Oh yeah, they are dual layer. Okay. Oh yeah, because there's a bite. There's bites taken out.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, they're cute. Okay, yeah, I don't know why I've got two sets, and I guess I'll have to go out to BGG and look, but I almost guarantee there was some kind of printing issue. So that's why they sent us.
This look like something like you put the food in there or something. Baggies, ants of many colors.
There's our little ants. And then we did get, because of the promo, so we have the rainbow ant there. And elephants. So those are the cards. Elephants. Spend a...
We have an ant that is a zebra.
Oh, we have a zebra ant.
Where to put? I don't know.
I'm guessing the whitish colored ant becomes the zebra ant. And maybe it was just a little gimmick thing that they threw in, and you can choose whichever ant you want. Elephant. Spend a chocolate, lay an ant of your choice on its side. This ant may not be moved until the start of your next turn. No player can spend a chocolate to lay down an ant that's already on its side. It looks like you get maybe cotton candy.
Or bubblegum.
Or bubble gum. Could be probably to stop people. Maybe it's a slow down.
Overachiever. Oh, these are the ants. Fumble ants.
So the different. Okay, so yeah, so it looks like it's got a little bit of take thatiness because you're like you're battling against each other.
Sommelier.
3, 4.
Connoisseur. Protégé. Double.
So this is scoring 0 points, 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 points. Are they in French? Or are you just reading
Some
in French?
names are in French. Some of the names are in. Oh, there's a zebra.
Oh, zebra.
Remove one ant color from the game. Replace it with the zebra ant.
Guessing the rules are going to tell us how to make a zebra ant.
Okay.
I don't remember how this game plays. So where does the sticker. I don't remember how this plays. So can both of these fit in there? Yeah. All right, and then we have Small Bites. So this was the new expansion. It's called New Recipes. So I think that's what you're trying to do. Is I think you're trying to make recipes with your ant. You have to go out and get the foods to make the recipes. Audrey's got static cling on plastic. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. She's fighting the plastic like that. It doesn't want to leave you. It loves you so much. Oh, we have a beetle. We have a beetle instead of an ant. You have bites. And you have more bites. New recipes. 15 rule cards, 5 food cards, a meeple, leave tributes, a magnifying glass, a bird token. We have to make the bird. A bird token.
This looks interesting.
Yeah, this looks neat. I don't remember what it is. Just looked cute. I have a problem, guys, with Kickstarters. It looks cute. I don't know what the gameplay is, but it looks cute. I'll back it. All right. So that was Bite. All right. So I got Factory Funner here, so Audrey's putting the lid on. So Factory Funner, when this campaign originally went, I did not back Factory Funner because Factory Funner did come with the Christmas Carol game. But I didn't back it because we were still new to the hobby, didn't know what we wanted, not wanted. So I decided, and I had the chance now because people were actually saying it was really good. I think Z Garcia specifically, I'm blaming Z on this one. He said, if you're going to get it, get this version, get the board game tables version. So score pad, your pipes for building out your factory. Popped out already. More pipes. Your advertisement. Game board. Multiple pieces for the game board. So it's a bunch of little game boards. Are they different? I can't remember. Oh no, each player I think has their own game. No, everybody plays on the same game board. I don't think they're any different. Or does everybody get, maybe everybody does get their own game board. Yeah, Hex Factory. Okay, so I guess everybody gets their own game board. Yeah, so those are game boards. Little clear discs, player colors, more factory components. So a bunch of tiles and a bunch of pretty colors. So that is that. That is Factory Funner. It says it's a funner factory, so we're gonna, guess we'll put that to the test. Are you really a funner factory? Are you a funner factory than what though? I guess that's the question. What are you a funner factory than? Like working in a real factory downtown, because that probably isn't very fun. So you're right, it would be a funner factory. So Kabuto Sumo, this is, those little games that cheat you out of money at the amusement parks where you drop in a coin and the coin goes down and you push the coin and it pushes the coins over the edge.
No.
Good thing we don't have a camera.
Yeah, I know.
Audrey has speared her makeup completely all over the place. Her eyes are watering. She's allergic to
Good thing you don't have a camera, but you say what is going on my face.
That's fine. But no, it's those those coin pusher games where the coin falls down and then it pushes and there's other coins there and it tries to push over the edge. Because if the coins fall down, then you win that. You win those coins. Or tickets, because most of the time you win tickets because it's at like an arcade. Well, this is the same thing. You're going to build a platform.
Yeah, I saw that here.
And then there's going to be pieces on top of the platform. And you're going to take this little thingy to push the pieces and try to knock out the other bugs.
Oh.
So it's a bunch of Sumo bugs. So it's a little party game, little fun game like that. Again, pretty much language independent. I mean, you've got these player power cards, but I think these are optional. I don't think you have to play with them. So you could basically just play the pushing game, I think.
I like
But
it.
there's little bugs, because it is the deluxe edition. So here's the regular bugs, of course, are cardboard, and then deluxe edition you get the wood bugs. The art's really cute for being bugs. Here's like here. So this is
They are
Impala
here.
de Empoja del Diablo. So blistering, at the end of your turn, if your wrestler is touching an opponent's wrestler, that player gives you 1 piece from their inventory. A Spanish fly. Pay 2 coins to an opponent. Add the the little pill thing to your inventory. Whenever the pill is knocked out, return it to your inventory. So you can get these special weird shape things as well. Right?
There are many weird shaped things.
Yeah. Well, that's the new expansion? Oh, no, that was in here.
No, that's separate.
We haven't even opened the expansion yet.
Oh.
Yeah. So then you got poop tiles, I guess. I don't know. Poop. We'll say the poop tiles. And you got so it's different sizes. You got big green poop tiles, big brown poop tiles, little brown poop tiles, and little green poop tiles. And then some more weird shapes. Well, because each one of the characters gets their own, I think, special things, like a cactus, pinchers, beetle. So all of them are going to have special abilities. This was in here? Sure this was in here?
Yeah.
Oh, because this has got a whole nother set of... Maybe this was the expansion for the first game. Alright. Audrey must be hungry. She's trying to gnaw at the box.
No.
No?
Oh, see.
See? Yeah, so in Colombia, eating is very different. Like the meals are different than what we're used to here, and the eating times are different. So whenever we come back from vacation, we always have to get readjusted to our work schedule and the eating times that fit our work schedule.
So here we have a guitar.
So this was the expansion. So this is the new expansion. So we kind of want to show
chair.
this off a little bit more. So we got looks like a casket. Maybe you can kill the opponents. Total Mayhem cards, Anthem track, climbing track, 16 Thors, 3 chairs, 3 matchsticks, 1 table, 1 guitar, 1 briefcase, 1 ladder, 1 coffin. World and Sec Champion Wrestling has grown, and organizers created wild new match types to draw in fans. While wrestlers have signature moves, now they frequently pull out strange items to use in the ring. Some fans consider these items cheating, but no one can deny it creates the most exciting matches in years. So it's just new things that you can add to your match. It's, again, because it's wrestling, but it's sumo. So sumo is the pushing in and out, but then they went into the wrestling, WWE, or WWE now, not WWF. So then you have those kinds of things, like a chair that you can smack people in the head with and use to push things out. And it looks like the coffin, you build the coffin, and you probably use it as well. And it's a bigger 3D. I mean, this thing's huge. Like, that's definitely pushing some stuff out of the ring if you use that. The same thing, just new items that you can use to push things out of the ring. So we have all that, more bags, and then this was the promo for backing the Kickstarter. You got Andre the Goliath, and then he comes with a peanut. It's got a little story about him on the back too. That's kind of neat. But it isn't completely language independent because of the player powers. But I'm wondering if you can just not play with the player powers, if we would ever decide to take it to Colombia.
We have to play first.
You have to play first. We do have to play first. So if you guys want to see that on the channel, comments
Did you
down
want
below.
me to put this inside?
Yeah, so it's stored. Eventually, I'm going to put them all. I'm not going to have the boxes.
If I can get it all in one box, I put it all in one box. And it looks like there's room in most of these to fit. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes board game tables boxes are like, if you get the deluxe components, it's just the size to fit with the deluxe components. Like Habitats, which we haven't played yet. It's exactly that size. The Christmas trick-taking game is just about that size. So QE, of course, we're not going to have the expansion because I didn't really want this game. That's how I got Factory Funner. I switched out the expansion. Dry erase markers, rules, advertisements, baggies. Yeah, so these are the different factions. You have the EU, UK, US, China, Japan. No South America. Lo siento. Should we write them a letter? So yeah, those are your 5 countries, 5-player game. Yep, 5-player game. 3 to 5 players. So this is technically a game we can even play together. This is a game we have to have other people. I think these are like your bid markers of who wins. Again, barely watched the Dice Tower playthrough. So not sure the objective, not sure what you're trying to do. I just know it's a bidding game. And the loser, you automatically lose if you bid the most money throughout the entire game. So if you're playing 5-player game that size, if you're playing 3 to 5 or 3 to 4-player game, so looks like the UK can't play in anything less than a 5-player game. So yeah, 3 to 4. Okay, so these are the ones you can play if you're playing 3 to 4. So that is QE. It's a bidding game. Go to the Dice Tower. They did a live playthrough during their Winter Spectacular, I guess, if you all learn more. Because unfortunately, we will not be playing that on the channel, most likely. All right. And then the last thing is, from this bundle, is On Tour. And then we have one more box, which was a Black Friday sale. So I think this is a roll and write, I think.
On tour?
I think. So these were the promos for this one. So if you got the new expansion, I didn't get the promo for QA because I didn't get the expansion. But yeah, since we got the expansion for On Tour, they got these new shiny golden fancy dice. Giant dice. Obvity's got the expansion, and I've got the base game. Wait. All right. I think it's a roll, right? There's dry erase markers.
Steep.
All right.
As well.
So On Tour, you're living the dream. You're going to band and going on tour. It's your job to schedule the band's trips over the 100-day tour, visiting as many states / countries as possible. So the base game comes with US and Europe. Yeah, US and Europe. Then you have your On Tour Hall of Fame, I guess for, prosperity purposes. Dry erase markers. So On Tour USA. Okay, so On Tour USA, On Tour Europe. So you have 2 different decks of cards. So I guess it's. So then we have these dice, and then we got our nice big chunky new dice. Guess we don't need these, but I'll pick them out of the packaging. All right. So each player is going to have their player board. So you got Europe on this side, and you've got the US on this side, and you have to plan out where you want to go for each of your stops to optimize your points. And how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-player game? Yep, 1 to 8 players. So it does have a solo. I guess I'll open up the US card so we can take a look at them. Why not? Open thing. Okay. All right. So yeah, so we got
Colorado. So it's got each of the different states. Again, I'm not sure how it plays. I just know you're trying to make a path. So I'm not sure if these cards dictate where you can go, and then in which case what the dice do to impact that. I'm not sure. And then what countries do you have?
I have cities.
Oh,
New York
cities.
and Paris.
Okay, so the city, so it's a cities expansion. I do not think both of these games, these ones are probably going to keep both boxes because those boards are huge. Like the boards fill up most of the boxes.
Yeah.
So one tour, we got to keep both boxes.
And this one has New York divided into the 5 areas.
Boroughs. I think
Boroughs.
they're called boroughs in New York.
Boroughs and areas in Paris as well. There are muchos big cards. Do we open?
I'll open this one. You can show the map. The maps.
This is
All right, so it's vertical.
New York.
Yeah, so that's a New York map. And then soloists. So this one looks like you do something with different types of musical instruments. And then this one is Paris. And this one has. You're gonna have to say that because that's not in. That's a French word. Bateau.
Bateau Mouche.
Bateau Mouches. Whatever those are. So that is the Paris board.
Is the boats.
Boats. Okay, so your boat scoring. Okay, so yeah, New York one tour. You have like ferries, and you got your different boroughs, and then the color coded based on the regions. I guess it makes it makes it easier to find, but there might be some scoring thing if you can stay within a zone more. Yeah. So that is that. We like roll and write games. We like flip and write games. So, and this one doesn't have dice in it, right?
See.
Oh, okay. So this one comes with
Big dice and markers.
yellow dice instead of. We have red dice, yellow dice, and gold dice. Now, technically, yeah, that's right. Paris. I forgot. This is not an expansion. I thought this was an expansion. No, this is a standalone game. Yeah, it's standalone. Mm-hmm. This is a standalone game, so technically, I think the gold dice are supposed to be in that box. Yeah, I think they're supposed to be in there. Although these are actually really good for like score counters for when we play games that need counters. I'll put these over here with our extra light dice. Sorry, on tour, you lost your dice. We're going to use them for other purposes. Big dice are good for us, of course, doing live streams and being able to show them up on the cameras and stuff. Yeah, so there is that. All right, so we got to try to stack these behind us a little bit. So we can get that last box over here, because that last box is through. Now, the nice thing about board game tables, all of their boxes, if you notice, are the same size.
Same size.
So they would look really good on a bookshelf, you know. Even their little square ones. I mean, they're all the same size.
This one is not.
Well, that's an expansion, and it fits inside the core.
Okay. And this one too.
It fits inside the base game. Yeah, that would fit inside the base game. All right, so this last one is our Black Friday purchase, and it is our last box. It is from one publisher, so we're still following the theme that it's only one publisher. So this publisher, so this is, I think, one of our biggest boxes. It's a 16 by 14 by 14, again, for any of you guys keeping track at home. Audrey can't even get it all visibly on the screen while she's cutting it open. Can you see it? Audrey can't even see over this box. But yeah, they were running a deal, and they were basically feeding us Thanksgiving dinner or Thanksgiving leftovers. I forget what their theme was. So this was the turkey dinner, plus I think I added one more deal that they're running at that same time. All right. Well, good thing I turned it and that our address label was not on that side.
Wash.
So this is the turkey dinner. It does have some things in it that we probably are not going to use. Maybe. Well, this puzzle will actually probably be pretty good and we could put it in the kitchen now that I look at it. But again, it was a good deal, so I got it all. If we can play it, we'll play it. If you can't play it, then it will become giveaway fodder.
So that was. Oh my god. Oh no.
Better make sure. No mas? Okay. So there was a extra pack of cards that fell out when we pulled the things. All right.
Equipment.
So same thing. We got a stacky. All right. So this will be a fun game. I don't know how well it's going to work. Language independent, but we can always try. MonsDRAWsity. So this, of course, is Deepwater Games. Deepwater Games, I found out about them because they were the publisher for Blue Cocker for Welcome to.
Wow.
They aren't the creators of Welcome to, they were just the US publisher. I can't. Sovereign Skies. I think this is Sovereign Skies. Fantastic Factories is honestly the game that I wanted. I had heard pretty good things about it. It had been on sale once or twice. But yeah, basically have the all-in Fantastic Factories. They gave us a puzzle. There was a puzzle in the bundle. So I guess we will build the puzzle. But it does look cute. It probably, if we got it, we glued it.
Ah, that's what you said in the kitchen?
It'd probably look okay in the kitchen.
See, I like it.
Abdul likes that idea. And then the other one is Seven Summits, which I've heard mixed reviews about. So we will open each of these, show you guys what's inside of them. Why? Because, well, that's what we've been doing all night, and why stop now? Sovereign Skies. I have that one. I looked it up, and it looked interesting. This was the one I had to add, because this was not part of the turkey dinner. The turkey dinner was Seven Summits, Fantastic Factories, MonsDRAWsity, and the puzzle. And I can't remember if I had to add the expansions separate. Bought Fantastic Factories base, MonsDRAWsity, and I think one other when they had their $5 deals. Some great Black Friday deals for games. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's what it was. I think the expansion was $5 or something you could add on for $5. I think you're right, Thrill Jammin'. Something we could add on for like $5.
It says we cannot look at the deck until we're ready to play.
Yeah, okay. So basically, for Audrey's benefit and for anybody watching, what you're trying to do is you are a police sketch artist, and Throw Jamin says Fantastic Factories has dual layer boards. You are a sketch artist and you're trying to draw the monster based off of somebody's description. And I guess it plays up to 8 players. On the lid. Because I have 8 boards here.
3 to 8.
Yeah, we can't play it together.
I like drawing games.
I know you like drawing games.
I play 2 players.
Technically, we could play with chat. If chat wanted to come in and play, we could play. Like I've seen people do this via Skype and stuff. So technically, we can play MonsDRAWsity
with somebody who has
with chat. Yeah. Well, no, you're right.
We
wouldn't be able to see their pictures. Nope, won't work unless we're all on Skype. This is a game I bought for us to take to Colombia. Although I can't describe what a monster looks like in Spanish. I'd have to write.
Next time you will, Amor.
Next time I'm going to be able to speak Spanish. She says.
You already know.
She says in 8 months. In 8 months, feo y feo piernas y feo brazos y feo pies. So basically you're going to be given a card like this monster, a key, and you have to say, okay, he has 2 heads,
He has a duck beak on one head. He has a parrot beak on the other head. He has 1 foot coming out to the left with a hoof on it. Right, so you kind of have to describe this so they can draw it. Throw Jamin says it's hard enough in English. Don't make Will have to do Spanish.
See, Will has to. My parents are gonna start studying English.
They are going to start studying. My mom's going to be doing it with them.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's separate, but because it's their own.
So my in-laws are going to try to learn Spanish. The least I can
English.
do is, or English. The least I can do is try to learn
They know
more
enough
Spanish.
Spanish.
They know enough Spanish.
I can't offend it.
So then these are the expansions, and I think they're just more cards.
Oh, hang on. 9 player expansion. And more cards. There we go.
Hang on, do we have 9 markers though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh.
Yeah, that doesn't work very well, guys.
Or maybe they just gave us a replacement board.
No, it's got a number 9.
Oh, that's a number 9. Maybe this was the other marker, right? Can you open, please?
Well, this goes in here.
Well, we're already downsizing before we even finish the unboxing. Let's see. MonsDRAWsity is fun, but it's tough to be the one to describe the monsters. Well, you want to know tough to try to describe something? Hues and cues.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because everybody wants to try to get that's player 10.
Oh, they didn't give us markers.
Yeah, that kind of blows. Come on now. Deepwater Games, you can throw in 2 more dry erase markers.
I have to borrow the ones for the other games.
Well, but what if this is the only game you take?
I know.
Like, oh, we just took this one game. It's like, okay, well, now what do you do? All right, well, we downsized that one, guys. So that's downsized. But yeah, on Hues and Cues, like, we tried to get her family to understand, and her friend and her son came over to play, that you just want to get close to the color. Like, you don't need to think of the perfect color for, say, the color was this color red, right? You don't need to get as close to that as possible. Say apple. Apples are red. People know that apple, or they could be green, right? Don't be like, it's Chardonnay, right? Like, don't try to get the exact color. So we'll do 7 summits. There you go. You can do 7. I'll do this because this is probably a game that is not of interest to you as much. I'm not even sure if I'll like it. Who was it? Was it Thrill Jammin' that said that he liked it? Oh no, it was Studio. Studio says he liked Sauria Skies. Maybe that's why I got it, Studio. Maybe you were the one that mentioned it in another stream to get it. So these are equipment cards. So this was the bonus pack. All right, so Summit, I don't know if it's co-op or if it's solo. That's where the back of the box comes in.
Oh, the back.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, she says.
You said.
Oh, mm-hmm, I said.
In 7 summits, you are a team of world-class mountain climbers.
Okay, team.
Team. Use the dice to your advantage to climb the tallest mountain on each of the 7 continents. Upgrade your equipment and advance your skills. Will you be the first to climb them all? But then, how is it?
I don't know. We have to play. This is the Tides of Triumph.
No, it says team, but because we're all climbers, but
I'm
not
guessing.
because...
The thing is, most team games are semi-co-op, and there's usually a winner. It's not like, okay, everybody's got to make it to the top. I don't know why I just pulled these out of the pack, because I'm going to try to consolidate them. Ooh, nice linen finish, though.
So we're going to show that one first? Or this one?
That one. I already opened it. I'm just
This one has, I guess, the player boards.
So we got our player boards.
So,
So it's upgrade boards. So you have your expertise, your preparation, and your teamwork.
And you have a country. A country.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you got U.S.,
Wait a minute. It has Canada and it
Canada,
has.
UK,
No, this one's behind.
Germany, U.S.
It says continents.
It says they're
And
continents
this is.
or countries.
Am I so sleepy that I read? It says for each of the continents.
Each of the continents.
7 continents. So maybe this
No,
is.
this is 5. Yeah, there's only 5.
And it's not a continent.
No, those are not continents. There are 7 continents, though. Depending which country learns which geographic, it may be more or less.
I was
There you
told
go.
there were
7
5.
continents. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. Because Everest is the tallest. Kilimanjaro.
Okay, so
Elbrus.
those other ones don't matter. I mean, they don't have anything
those
to
are
do with
probably-
countries.
those are
It's just
probably-
a T.
These are the player boards. See, pink, orange,
See.
yellow. Yeah, these are the player boards.
Oh, they are
This one's got
countries.
mixed reviews, but it was in it, and I figured, okay, why not? Or maybe this was the $5 game. I don't remember. So, punch boards. Nice thick punch board, though.
These are skinny meeples.
Skinny meeples.
They're skinny.
Oh, yeah, they are. Wow, yeah, they're really skinny. And normally your meeples are short and chunky. These guys are. Well, you got to be in shape to climb up a mountain. North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Australia, Oceania, Antarctica, Africa.
7.
7. 1, 2,
I
Yeah,
was
1,
told
2, 3,
Oceania.
4, 5, 6. Yeah. I think it's.
Oceania was one with Australia and the Antarctic.
Oh, that's you guys are
that's-
taught that they were taught that all is one. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Guys,
some other countries it's Eurasia is one continent. They treat the
Russia-
whole thing as one continent.
which one?
Europe, Asia is one
Oh.
continent. I don't know, was that Dominican Republic when I was down there? Okay, yeah, so we got dice. Oh, these are neat little dice. They got like avalanches on them and dangers. So, little 3-sided or 4-sided dice.
Thingy broke.
The thingy broke. Oh, the thingy broke for the cards. Bring out the knife.
No.
Probably says no. Oh, you gotta
Missions.
put the cards back in.
Missions.
Mission Deep Sea. That's another game.
Expedition guide. Team leader. Asian champion. And more missions and equipment. And equipment.
Okay, equipment. Because you need equipment to climb the mountains. Okay. So, another game we will hopefully eventually maybe get played on the channel.
One day.
like I'm at that point where like I either A, back enough games, or B, we have enough games that there's technically no reason for me to ever buy new games. The problem is content creators, you're kind of stuck buying new games because the new hotness is what get people to watch videos. Oh, it's got shiny. Someone says shiny.
Let's see.
Shiny. All right, so I already took this out of this box. But yeah, it's just more cards for the game, and I don't know what they do.
Ay, mi brazo. Ay,
What you do to your arm?
it does not bend backwards.
Oh yeah, arms don't bend backwards anymore. Arms. So this is shiny. So I think this is supposed to be everything for the game because I think it was the Kickstarter bundle. So it should be the deluxe copy because it's got this shiny box. I don't know. So let's hear. Let me see if I can reread this to remember. Okay, so it's a deep strategy in 45 minutes. That makes Oddity happy. But it's deep strategy. Oh, hang on the
But it was
age.
a bug. It was this. That flew.
Oh, that was from one of the other games. Where's the age? 13 plus though. 1 to 4 players, so we can play it together. Play as one of the powerful old Earth houses now orbiting the 6 planets of the ABC cluster. Maneuver your mothership, amass Altalum energy, send your drop ships, recruit aliens for favor, and construct bases for influence in this gateway strategy. Gateway, meaning entry level. Strategy game for 1 to 4 players. Who will reign supreme
at the edge of the galaxy. Manufactured by Hope's Game Manufacturing. Nice shiny box though. It's a weird shape though. It is one, you know, I don't know, is it the same size? No, it's not. It's a little bit smaller than the Fantastic Factories box, but it's shiny. Shiny. We shiny. Let's put it up there so it's not shiny. All right, what else we got? Book. I think you guys will enjoy Sovereign Skies. All right, so Lanniston says we're going to enjoy this one.
Okay.
All right, we take your word for it. We trust you. All right, so we got points, boards. I guess the number based on the number of players. 2, 3, 4. Planets. Player boards. I'm guessing. Yeah, more player boards. Yeah, so you got purple. Those colors look awfully alike. Purple, black, red, and blue. More planets. Okay. I didn't see a green. I got black, blue, red, and green. One of those player boards is really confusing.
Is this green? Is this a player board?
Yeah, those are the player boards. There's 4 of them. I guess it really doesn't matter.
No, because they have like almost all the colors.
They're transparent, so you look through them, and that's the background. That's why that looked red, is because that's the planet is red. Okay. Yep. So those are the different ones. So yeah, we do have the little ships. I can't remember if these are the upgraded ships or not. Again, I'm in the shiny box, so I'm going to say yes. And then our cards. It's only a small deck of cards, so that doesn't seem too complicated. I'm guessing it's worker placement based. See if Lanniston is. I don't know how far behind Lanniston is on the chat. Yeah. So your allegiance, courageous, cunning, protective, resolute. And then here are your different factions. And then so there's your faction. So you have the Iron Sun Division, the Temporum, the Universis, and the Voldan. So those are the different. There's your player colors. That's how you know what color you are. All right. So all of this. Oh no, this was for 7 summons.
Oh, see.
I'll have to put that up later. It's a rondel with some area control, not really worker placement. Now, you know we've struggled with getting a good area control game at 2 players. It's usually the least optimal player count for area control. Now, rondels we like. Rondels is like in Merchant's Cove. Well, that's more of a time tracking rondel. Empires of the North Sea, the one that's out there, that rondel. Oh, it's got the alien on the side. It's cute. It's got a bumpy head though.
He's
All
not
right.
cute.
So Fantastic Factories. All right. So the first thing, because you know we're on the table here.
So the other one was funnier.
Factory Funner. Factory Funner. This is Fantastic Factories. Oh, we have another factory game that I backed 2 years ago that still hasn't delivered yet, and it's a tiny little game. I don't know. It's taking a lot longer than I thought, and it was a game I backed because I watched Monique and Naveen. They were one of the ones that did the Kickstarter, so I backed it again. So this is our game board, or game board playmat. Our camera definitely got crooked at some point during this evening. No, look how crooked it got at some point.
Excellent.
Yeah. So it's a dice placement game, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, what happened? Oh, Dice Tower C. Okay, so yeah. So this game, this is the reason why I figured it was a safe bet when I first wanted to buy it. Right there. That seal means that it is always a safe bet, right? dice tower.
We will
It's
see.
really funny how, I don't want to say varied, but I guess everybody's taste is varied. But when you think of like the big content creators that are out in the space, you think, okay, everybody must like those big content creators. But people are very divided in those tastes, right? I'll pretty much give anybody a fair shake as long as I don't mind their content. But like, you got people that like King of Average, people that hate King of Average. You got people that like Quackalope and people that hate Quackalope. Like Dice Tower, I figured, was the neutral entity that nobody could really dislike for the most part. And I was watching the Marvel United Kickstarter, and they're talking about, well, if you want to get the 2 promos, you have to go over to the Dice Tower. And people are like just so up in arms that they have to back that to get those because they hate the Dice Tower. Like they hate their content, they hate the drivel that they call it that they're putting out. Oh yeah, I was surprised. I figured, they're very neutral, very basic and balanced, I don't know. Throw jam in. Playmat and player aid. Very nice. Oh, it's a playmat. Oh, and player aid because the player aid is built into it.
Everything.
Oh yeah. Throw jam in says he likes the Dice Tower. Yeah, I mean, Dice Tower, I wouldn't be subscribed to them. I mean, I don't like them. I think they're one of the more, to say,
Pay
entertaining.
attention to this. You
They're
got
not
blocked to throw these things.
Do not discard after punching. Put the sheet back in the box underneath. Oh yeah. So I've known about that. I do that anytime.
To keep everything in place.
Yeah, anytime a box like this one here, you can tell, doesn't come all the way to the lid. Anytime that happens, I will always put those back in the bottom to bring it back at the top. So if you look at this insert, same thing. The insert is just shy of the top. So you put the punch board underneath. So they actually told you on that punch board. And I'm thinking it'll all go into that box because I mean this is just another deck of cards. All right, so what do you got?
We got
Dual
layer playboard.
player board, she says.
Player boards. Headquarters. And all of them are headquarters because
Yeah, so it's your headquarters.
always we research, generate, and mine.
A little bit of warpage. So
See all of them.
yeah, so basically what you have to do is when you put them back in a box, you put one this way, one this way, this way, this way. And hopefully they decide to make each other flat again. Put something heavy on top of them.
Cards.
So these are the
I like how
factories.
these
So here's the
cards look.
dice. We like the Sagrada dice, and they use the Sagrada dice technique, the little clear dice. It just gives them a little something extra, right?
The cards.
So these are the different factories.
Oh, they are cute looking like
They're
Lego
cute.
man.
Like a Lego man. You gotta show the camera.
Like a Lego man.
Lego man.
I like them.
Yeah, look cute.
Yeah, that's
Like I said, it's a
cute.
dice placement. You're building a tableau, which are kind of things that you like. So it's cute. And that should be more of the factories that you're building. We got a mess in here. We got so much plastic wrap here, it's ridiculous. This what I thought was going to be a 2-hour unboxing is now turned into a 3.5-hour unboxing. That's what it is. Teaches us to go on vacation for an entire month.
Mass factories.
Yeah, and I don't know how these work.
Other places.
Oh, there we go. We need this. That's what we need. That's what we need to show the golem. So you build a golem. He's blue. He's got a 1 in the purple factory. He's got a 4 in the metal. He's got an energy symbol that says you can transfer it into an X symbol. Gain an extra question mark with a value of X this turn. So that's what you get with the golem. Not sure what that means. These look like player powers. So I'm thinking this expansion, the manufactions expansion added factions. So you have different player powers. So it looks like there are six player powers, and then you got these little battery things.
Time to head to bed. Too old to be up this late. Enjoy the new games.
Hey, Throw Jammin', thanks for coming out, joining us, chatting with us for a little bit. At least keeps us company so that we don't go insane. And we will enjoy these games, and we hope that you will enjoy these games when we play them on the channel. Right?
See.
Right. And then same thing with the manufacturings, you get more cards, and it looks like solo mode. Solo. All right. And then the last expansion that we have is the little expansion. It's called the Subterfuge expansion. So I'm thinking this is the Take That expansion. Meta Factory Games. Subterfuge expansion. Confidential. So the stakes are high and tensions are running hot. Do whatever you can to get an edge over your competition, including some subterfuge. Corporate espionage or a little sabotage might just be what you need to take the lead. Buildings can be sabotaged by hiring a saboteur. Okay, so there's a new guy. I'm not going to open the pack of cards because I don't want these to get mixed when I combine the boxes. But there is a new saboteur that you can hire, and then he does bad things. Sabotages the machine, sabotages the player. And then there are contractors, corporate spy, headhunter, saboteur, thief, union leader, benefactors. So just new stuff. Then you have these sabotaged tokens. To begin repairing this card, flip over this token and assign a question mark. Again, don't know what question marks are. Why? Because we've never played the game. Somebody complained about that once, about somebody on VGG. They're talking about like people that unbox games and know nothing about the game that they're explaining. And it's like, well, to some degree, that kind of, you aren't gonna know the game. You haven't played the game yet. It's an unboxing. So there we go, guys. That was our entire board game haul from our vacation. Everything came in during basically the end of December. Pretty much all, mid-December to January. There might have been a couple boxes that came in before that we just didn't get unboxed. But that's what we got. If you guys want to see any of these games played on the channel, leave a comment down below. We gotta do the hand signs because we don't have a webcam today. Comment down below. Subscribe.
Activate notifications.
Follow us on
Follow us
social
on
media.
social media.
Audrey's tired. You guys can't see it, but she's done. 3.5 hours of unboxing is too much for Audrey. Gotta keep that energy up. But yeah, we hope to see you guys in the next live stream. But until then, guys.
Adios.
Adios underneath. Yeah, you gotta do it on here. Adios and peace.